Oh yeah, so they have the match list right there right now.
My next turn you'll see my Are we going this way? No.
Greg is asking for instructions.
I wish I Wait, the weather is great. It's like the best.
That is perplexing.
Cast the Minotaur, yes? Right. Minus her. Jukebox. No! That had to happen. No!
Yes.
Okay, go. My latte. If you help me, because you hurt me so much with stuff.
Jason hasn't even done it.
You hurt me so much. No, I'm super dead.
Johnny at Red Go ahead. Oh, fine. What is it? And yet you almost had me. Wow.
Trips. Every cantrip dealing 2 damage doesn't seem half bad. All right. Let's see what else they're going to throw out. Using up that brainstorm right there was kind of unfortunate for him because now he can't use it to counter something a bit easier.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a bit of a stretch there.
Yeah. All right.
Like he pulled the trigger a little too much there.
Jason just sitting on his another forced brainstorm. I see why he has a brainstorm now, so that's probably
he has
pretty reasonable.
Another brainstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's probably why he took the line earlier.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're going to start off here with Bolt. So
Sorry about audio, everyone. We're just messing with the EQ, trying to get it perfect for you right now. So if you hear little bits of changes, don't worry, it won't be like that for long.
I think it's coming through fine for them, and it's just messing with our headsets.
Okay.
Oh.
Sending out a chain lightning.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So he knows he has Terminus on top, which is, I think, yeah.
Ooh, shuffles away the Terminus.
Which I think is fine. So here he's...
I mean, this chain lightning is... If this resolves, then Spectacle happens, and that reduces the 6 mana worth of cards that he has in his hand to 2 mana.
Right.
So Jason's probably
So
being
he's already
aware
played
of that.
the land. I mean, he's going to want to play that Eidolon anyway.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
I think he just went for the blind flip first, is what it looks
Yeah,
like.
and that was a Cavern.
Yep, missed with the Cavern. Cavern really interesting to see out of Miracles, though.
Yeah.
Even for Rector Miracles, I'm a little bit surprised.
It's a... So is Arena Rector a human?
Arena Rector is a human.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a
all right.
human what? Maybe is it a human wizard even?
Ooh, I don't know. I want to say it's an advisor, but I'm probably wrong.
No, I think you're right.
Ooh, do you see that? Rampaging Ferostodon. I think that's what that is.
I think that is what that is. Isn't that banned in Standard?
It was banned in Standard at one point. 3/2 Menace. Yeah. And whenever an opponent does something, they lose a life, I believe. They also can't gain life. Rampaging Ferostodon.
Still banned. Yeah.
Yeah, so whenever another creature enters the battlefield.
Okay.
Still banned in Standard.
Yeah. All right, a 2 on top.
That's interesting to see out of the main deck, too. Yeah. Remember, we aren't in a board game.
He's probably playing some spice here.
No, this is a quality burn build for sure. All right. Eidolon down. Jason seems to be running out of gas, though. He just has Force of Will, Brainstorm, and not much else.
Stamp. I mean, all he needs is one Arena Rector, and he has the Cabal Therapy in his graveyard, right?
Ooh, that's fair. He does have that Cabal Therapy for the instant sack, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Always playing out of Exile first. This has been an unfortunate case of flooding for Michael, is what it seems like. There's a lot of lands that he's run into.
I mean, he kept a 4-lander probably, which is a bit rough.
Seems like a much more high-cost burn deck, though. So maybe this is what he wants.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a normal burn list that has a 3-drop other than like 1 or 2 Sulfuric Vortexes in it, right?
Yeah,
I guess
exactly.
This could replace it.
It does do the same thing as Sulfuric Vortex while attacking for 1 more each turn.
Yeah.
So this could be his tech for Sulfuric Vortex. You're right.
Yeah. All right, so he brainstormed again. Didn't find a 3, but he did find a Jace.
Ooh. All right. I mean, that's not 100% what he wanted, though.
No, there's still a Economist's trigger on the stack, so.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. So he's looking for the blind counter right now.
And so, as for Rector targets, what it's like? What Ugin?
I have to imagine Ugin, just the best planeswalker to search out, right?
Yeah.
Card ends the game, and you only need to play one, because you can brainstorm it back in whenever you find it randomly.
Yeah.
All right, Frostodon resolves. He's free to play the rest of the 3-drops now, which
Yeah.
all those
Well,
spectacle cards are.
He has spectacle because Jason fetched.
Yeah,
So,
that's pretty gas.
Yeah.
That's not something that I would have thought of in Jason's position, but maybe it's
Yeah.
like something you really just have to keep in mind.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna brainstorm here. Oh, nope, swords. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, seems pretty reasonable to me.
Especially if you're planning on slamming Jace next turn.
I believe Jason should have taken a damage, actually, because he played a creature,
he played the slam.
rampaging Frostodon. I'm under the impression should deal a damage, and that
Bolt.
damage will make a big difference.
Bolt you? Where's this bolt going?
Looks like it's going to the dome.
Dome.
Ooh, looks like Michael missed his rampaging Frostodon trigger. That's okay.
Yeah. Though 4 versus 3 is pretty big.
4 versus 3 is a very big deal in this matchup. That's fair.
Snap's getting aggressive.
At some point, you gotta win, right?
Yeah. With counterbalance there, I like Jace brainstorming.
Yeah, I think Jason really just has to establish a lock for 1s on top right now.
Yeah.
Just the most likely thing to be happening. Still dead to a random Fire Blast, though.
He has the force.
He does. Oh, you're right. He does have the Force. Okay. That Force will put him to 3, though.
Yeah.
No, he remembered. Oh, okay. We must have missed him marking it then.
Yeah, we must have.
All right. Our bad. But forcing will put him down to 3 then, so that would be relevant.
Right. I mean, the assumption here is that Michael hasn't been doing too much. That last card probably isn't something.
Yeah.
It might be.
It could be. He tapped out last turn.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
it wouldn't surprise me too much. Not super happy with what he's drawing, though, probably. Looks like we're going to get a chance to get a peek. I see a mountain and a lava spike.
Yeah.
And another mountain. So this hand has developed not in his favor, personally, in my opinion.
All right.
And I think this is where we just see the Miracles deck do its Miracles
Yeah,
thing.
counterbalance kind of take over.
Yep.
I mean, without top, Walio can like try to finagle a situation where you check to see if there's a 1 on top, maybe force Jason to brainstorm, or like, draw step bolt you or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Jason's also in a really reasonable spot to just hard cast these forces now. So
Yeah, exactly.
doesn't even have to risk paying life or losing card advantage to that now. Definitely in the end game of the Miracles plan,
Yeah.
even if we will be here for a while.
Yeah. Ponder.
Probably using it as a fetch. Yep,
Yeah.
looks like it. Shuffling up, we'll see what we get. Is there anything that Jason is looking for in particular right now, or is he just looking for more counterspells?
Well, he just drew Arena Rector.
Arena Rector, okay.
So,
That's what we want.
so there's that.
That's what we like. Is Ugin even that great here, though?
It
Like,
gains life, right?
it does, but only on its ultimate. Only on its -9.
Okay.
So it takes, I believe you can ultimate after 2 pluses.
Yeah.
So it will gain life, but it's not hugely relevant. He Michael Walio drew a Skewer the Critics, though.
Yep.
That is a 3-mana bolt. That is a whole lot harder to counterbalance in the first place, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's a nice CMC there.
It's worth keeping in mind, Jason probably didn't keep a 3-drop on top of his library.
Well, he shuffled off the Ponder, so he doesn't know what's in this.
Oh, did he not brainstorm afterwards? He must have brainstormed before
he
it.
brainstormed, found the Ponder, and then Ponder.
Yes. You're right. Found another Ponder, too.
Yep, and swords.
I'll be kind of surprised if he casts it, though.
Yeah, I think he put it. It looks like he put it on top.
I think Jason really is on full control mode right now.
Yeah, I mean,
But I see double force in his hand now, too, so definitely not nearly as much risk as there was at one point in this game.
double force, double blue card.
Yep, exactly where he wants to be sitting. I expect we were going to see this Jace start plussing soon enough.
Yeah, I like playing Rector here.
And Jason agrees, playing the Rector. That's what it looks like. And
Oh, he's gonna
opting to
first.
attack first.
Sure.
Always do it in second main. Now he plays the Rector. And got the Therapy.
Yeah.
Dig it back out. I love Therapy in this deck.
Yeah.
Miracles seems like the kind of deck that, like, if you have the creature to do it with, Therapy's kind of gas here.
Let's see what his potential targets are. That's looks like a.
Oh, Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh.
Yeah. What does that one do?
Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh does a whole lot, but
That was right, I think.
Nicol Bolas.
Just try Nico. Yeah. Oh, you gotta. It's because you're trying to do a number. We'll just do that for.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then,
that's what I was doing.
yeah.
Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh. So for anyone who doesn't know, Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh, a pretty game-ending card. That image, unfortunately, pretty unreadable, but a few things worth mentioning is it forces your opponent to exile 2 cards from their hand as a plus.
Yeah.
It forces your opponent to exile the top cards of their deck until you get one you can cast as a +2. And it does 7 damage to target opponent or creature as a -4.
Yeah. And then,
And the -12 really ends the game. So
yeah.
definitely just the strongest walker you can probably get with this card, honestly.
Yep.
Reasonable to say it's stronger than Ugin, actually.
Yeah.
Nope. We resolved a Goblin Guide, is what it looks like.
Looks like Jason's thinking about it.
Yeah. Definitely wondering how much he can let his opponent get away with.
It's awkward. He revealed it too, so which is kind of awkward.
Ooh, yeah. All right, we got our life pad, official Card Kingdom life pad being put back into place. We'll be there shortly.
Yeah.
What is Jason thinking about?
Yeah, no, I like this. Yeah, so he's letting the Goblin Guide resolve, and before blocks, he's gonna flash in Snapcaster.
Ooh, okay. And is he just going to use the Snapcaster as an ambush viper?
Yeah.
He totally is. Okay.
Yeah, which I like.
All right. Looks like Michael is just taking his opportunity right now. Jason throws out the Force of Will. It's 1 damage, though.
Yep, and that's gonna do it.
Look at that.
And
Look at that.
Force trigger spectacle.
Yes, it does. I mean, it doesn't matter with
Yeah.
how much mana Walio has, but I was not expecting Walio to take that game.
Yeah, you just needed to find that window, right?
Man. Michael really is just great at holding on to his burn spells when he's in a position like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that without top anymore, you get a chance to kind of get out of that lock.
Counterbalance isn't nearly as crippling without instant speed library manipulation.
Yeah. Like you needed a 1 and a 3 and, you know.
For sure. And 3-drops are kind of low in Miracle's decks as far as I'm aware, especially without Mentor.
I thought I saw some mentors when he was like.
Is there a
fetching,
Mentor?
so
Wow.
that might
So
be
that's
some
a
mentors.
heavy on threats, Miracle's deck, if it's got the
Yeah.
Mentors and the Rectors.
Well, mentors are so good with Cabal Therapy too, so.
That's fair. Okay.
So it's probably like. It's probably just trimming on, say, like the AK and like all the card advantage stuff, and just playing more threats.
Less wheel spinning.
Yeah, trying to just do it the old-fashioned way and get out some big threat as that it has card advantage built in.
It's almost like a Stoneforge deck without Stoneforges.
Yeah, with like a 4-drop Stoneforge.
Yeah, with like a 4-drop Stoneforge.
But that 4-drop Stoneforge just says I win the game instead of make a Umezawa's Jitte.
I mean, Umezawa's Jitte says I win the game sometimes.
That's true, too.
A lot of the time.
That's true, too, yeah.
Michael figuring out what he wants to cut, probably just looking to add more like hard to disrupt burn spells, more reach. Definitely wanted to keep the creatures though. Those creatureless openings are really tough, so I'm surprised he was able to pull that one out.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jason's just kind of stuck spinning his wheels a bit too much, and that's kind of where Burn is favored in matchups like these. Is
Exactly.
even with like, I mean, he basically needs a fast rector, Jason, that is, right? In
Yeah.
order to like have a chance to race.
Can't spend too many turns just casting ponders and brainstorms trying to
Right.
find the rectors.
Right.
That's fair. All right, so Michael taking that. Jason definitely going to be taking the playing game too.
Right.
I still expect Michael to be favored here, even on the draw.
Well, yeah. So post board, you get access to things like, I don't know if he's playing like Exquisite Firecraft or, you know,
I wouldn't be surprised to
Sulfur-
see
Sulfur
Sulfuric Vortex.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see either of those.
Sulfuric Vortex, normally a house against Miracles too, right?
Yeah, the can't gain life and slowly. It doesn't take too many turns before like it's dealt enough damage.
No, it really doesn't. 2 turns and it does 4 damage, which is like fairly reasonable for 3 mana.
Right.
And Miracles generally won't side in a lot of enchantment hate against Burn.
Well, I mean, normally you have to. It is nice that Eidolon is an enchantment now, right?
Oh, you're right.
Or
Okay.
I mean, was always an enchantment, but is played, right?
Yeah.
So you have more
The
than
disenchants.
one. Yeah, you want to bring the disenchants for Sulfuric Vortex anyway, because you just want more removal spells.
For sure. Jason looking at his hand. Haven't seen any glimpses of anything particularly special, but looks like Jason thinks it is, because I think I just saw a thumbs up.
That is an Ugin in his hand.
Ooh, so there is an Ugin.
Yeah.
So we got both the dragons. We
Yeah.
got the Ugin and we got the Bolas.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what a lore-alicious deck.
I wonder, do we have the new Ugin in here, or new Bolas?
That is a good question. Michael going down to 6. No
no.
London Mulligans in paper yet, so we're just going to take a 6 cards plus Scry.
Yep.
How do you feel about London Mulls in Legacy?
Legacy, I don't know. I haven't had a chance to really try it. From what I've heard of people playing in Amato, it's not as overpowered as people originally thought it might be.
Okay.
I don't know how much I like it.
That's fair.
I mean, I think both of our 2 most common decks we play, it would benefit them both greatly.
Oh, most definitely. I am very excited to see how powerful Sneak and Show gets
Yeah, and
if this Mulligan goes through.
Same with me and Turbo Depths. Like, I think just A plus B combo decks get a lot better.
Yeah.
Turbo Depths is one that wants to mulligan aggressively anyway.
Especially Turbo Depths and Show and Tell, which are a lot harder to disrupt with things like ley lines.
Right.
Reanimator, you can mold a ley line very easily now. But there's no very cheap threat that stops Show and Tell or Dark Depths that easily.
The other thing I like about it is never again will I mulligan to 6 and have a six card hand with like Sajiri steps in it. Right?
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's really good.
Because that's
actually.
basically like an instant mull to 5 at that point.
Exactly.
Unless it's stacked, but yeah.
And for the draw, you notice that Michael didn't play a turn 1 on either of these turns?
Yeah.
Must have been stuck under these spectacle cards, or was saving the.
But it looks like he has a bolt. I don't know if he just drew that or not.
Yeah, I think he was saving the lava spike and bolt to be able to spectacle with them.
Fair.
Yeah. Always wanted to keep it in mind.
It's a little dangerous when you know you're playing against a counterbalance deck, but I think
Looks
that's
like
fair.
Jason is holding up a Flusterstorm right now, and double swords. So probably pretty ecstatic about Michael spending his 3rd turn playing Ferastodon and nothing else.
Yeah. Oh, but that very much looks like he was brainstorm locked. So
That's not good. But at least he has a grip full of answers to buy time.
Yep. Yeah, sorcery sourced an early turn. Yeah, you don't really want to play out the lightning bolt.
Throws down the Eidolon and suspends a Rift Bolt. Rift Bolt also does kind of well with these spectacle cards because it lets you trigger spectacle at the start of the turn for no cost.
Yep.
Definitely worth keeping in mind.
Yeah, swords the Eidolon takes 2. It's gonna take 3 more, go to 8.
As
little
damage as it looks like, it
unless-
stacks up really quickly.
Yeah.
Just shaking his hand, wishing there was a land in there, hoping this one's a land. And oof, that does not look like a land to me.
No, it doesn't.
I think that may be marking the death for Jason Wong.
It's looking like it.
Yeah. He still has that Flusterstorm, so he can still sit a little bit longer. Probably just going to be throwing out the Fluster now. Oh no, if he does, he can't counter it.
Yeah.
Discards the Ugin to hand size.
Alio is at this point. I think he is reading the Flusterstorm, so he's playing around it.
It certainly looks like it. Well, we're about to find out if he read it right here.
Yeah,
He totally did, is
yeah,
what it looks like. He's reading Flusterstorm, or maybe he's just reading a Spell Pierce. Honestly,
that could be true too. He's definitely reading like a 1-mana counter.
without a doubt. Seeing that he thinks he has lots of time, and I think I agree.
Yeah.
Jason found a fetch land, though. Found a Polluted Delta.
Yeah.
So this Brainstorm will not be locking. Probably shuffling away that Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh. Looks like that's the one card face down. And
Oh yeah, that's a for sure.
one other not great card.
I think it was a disenchant that he had that he just drew off that brainstorm,
Yeah.
which it isn't doing
Ooh.
anything here. So.
I think that Michael has a Price of Progress in his hand as well. I believe his hand is Price Bolt.
Oh.
Yep, throwing out a Price. Get that Flusterstormed, and then we're going to see him.
I think he missed the swords, but I don't think it's going to end up mattering here.
Yeah. Throws out a bolt, and boom. We see Michael start out 1-0 against Jason Wong.
Yep.
Grabs it against Miracles.
We have a metagame analysis here. Yeah, maybe we want to check to see if there's a backup match.
Perfect. You want me to go exploring around there, see if I can find anyone about to go into their game 3?
Yeah.
All right, I'll try my best.
Yeah. All right, so Walio ended up taking that down. What do we have here? We have all sorts of decks here tonight. What? I'm reading a mono green painter. That seems weird. Yeah, we have our spotter out looking at what everyone's playing tonight. Looks like some Stoneblade, some Grixis Control, a couple DNT, a couple Blue-Red Delver, Turbo Depths, a couple Aggro Loam, Bug Delver, Lands, Steel Stompy, Burn, Shardless, Eldrazi, Dick Fit.
All right, we have table 14.
Table 14, you have it. Here. They're going to game 3?
Yeah.
Oh.
On to game 3.
All right.
Gonna get it all
Do we know what
nice and lined up. Mr. Fairchild,
Yeah.
and I didn't see what Sam was on, but I did see what Lee was on. He was on some kind of Mardu deck that had
Okay.
Goblin Rabblemaster in it
Okay.
and Blood Moon.
I think he's on, let's see, it's some sort of...
I definitely saw Badlands and Scrublands, though, so it is Mardu.
He might be on pile. So they're going into game 3, right?
Yeah.
One second.
Getting it all typed up. This is going to be a good one, though. I'm excited. The fact that they went to a game 3 is a good sign.
Yep. And you said Lee was on what?
Lee was on some Mardu Blood Moon deck that I saw. I'm not 100% sure what he's on. I just saw Mardu Lands and Blood Moon and Rabblemaster.
Yeah, it's listed down here as 4-color loam, so, but I'm...
I don't think Lee's on 4-color loam, that's for sure.
We'll just do some
Question marks and question marks.
Sam might be on either.
Yeah, we'll change it as we find out.
And they'd swap the players, but not the decks.
Yeah. I actually wasn't able to see who will be on the play either, but
Sam's been trying out World Gorger combo.
you think he's on World
Oh.
Gorger Combro?
I don't know if
Okay,
he's still on it, but
We'll see.
that's a good read. Very possibly
There's a
could
note
be.
here of potentially 4-color shardless, so if there's
Okay.
shardless, it might be pile.
Yeah,
I don't know
naming
if- I don't-
Shardless specifically makes me think that it's a Shardless deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if we've seen shardless or not from the scout, but a lot of question marks here.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's getting settled back in as we force them to up and move,
Yep.
but
Got plenty of time left. They're going to game 3. They got 18 minutes left, plus probably a few minutes if they need it here.
yeah, I doubt we'll have any problems.
Right.
Alrighty, getting to game 3. I don't know what either are playing, but here's written for Lee. I'm on Team Lee. How about you?
That's 100% shardless. That is an ancestral vision.
Never mind, I'm on Team Sam.
That is shardless.
I have to switch. I'm sorry, Lee.
I'll be on Team Lee. I've never been a fan of shardless.
I miss Shardless so much. I used to play that game a lot. Ooh, okay. So this looks like Mardu Control. Mardu Prison.
Was
kind
that a
of.
devastating blow?
I don't know. All I saw was Chalice and Chandra and lands. That's all I registered.
Yeah.
Devastating Flow. What does that card do?
Oh. What is it called? Because it's not that.
I'm not sure.
Because it's definitely a weird card. I forget what it was named.
Oh, yeah. Lee's deck is full of weird cards.
Yeah, Lee always comes with the spice. Sam Mulligan, that.
Maybe it was a Master of Cruelties?
we haven't compared it all the time.
I don't know. Definitely looked like a. We'll see.
I see Jace Lily and STP. And, man, what a deck. 4-color Shardless.
That is 4-color shardless. It's going to 5. Who would have thought a 4-color deck might have sub-mana troubles?
Weird, right?
Yeah, I know.
Even the duels and fetches don't save you sometimes.
That's a chalice too, right?
Yeah, that's a
Lee's
Chalice
hand,
in Lee's hand. The masterpiece.
Yeah.
Very pretty
I just couldn't
shiny
remember
art.
if it was that one or the vial. I
Yeah,
was pretty sure it was a chalice.
they're very similar arts.
Yeah. And he's playing Wasteland in his 4-color deck.
That's a lot.
That's a
wow.
lot of greed. Oh, you know the old Wasteland Underground Sea Savannah deck, right?
Oh, man, he's got to keep this too.
Yeah,
There's 3 lands.
That's actually a great 5.
Yeah. He can't even cast that Lily is the problem. He can't
No.
cast that double black Lily.
But he's right to the top. Basic Forest from Lee.
Man, what an opener. Is Lee playing Jund? He might
I
just
think
be playing
he's playing
Jund. I think he's playing Jund. All right. Throws out a Chalice on one. Off the basic forest, basic swamp.
I'm going to leave the question mark because it's not your standard Jund.
That's fair. Sam found the double black source though, so that Lily will be able to come down. I think that's a Tarmogoyf in his hand
It is
too.
a Tarmogoyf in his hand.
Wow. Thinking about playing a...
That's
Yep.
a 0-1 Tarmogoyf.
Looks like he was debating whether or not he wanted to play the EE on 0 to kill the Chalice or play the Tarmogoyf. And I like the Tarmogoyf play here for sure.
Yeah, that's what...
Okay, we're going to find out what this card is.
Oh, it
What card is that?
is Destructive Flow.
Destructive Flow. Okay. Maybe each player's upkeep sacrifice a non-basic land. I played against this deck from Lee, actually. Okay, so this is sweet.
Yeah. I was close. I said Devastating Flow.
Destructive Flow Jund. I
Yeah.
think that's what he's playing. Destructive Flow Jund. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Explaining to Sam what this card does and how screwed Sam is with his 4-color deck.
Yeah.
Oh
This
no.
is bad.
This is very bad. Sam's not going to get another land for the rest of the game, and those 2 Wastelands in his hands
No.
aren't helping a lot.
Oh, the Wastelands screamed to me that Sam is just on 0 basics.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, this is not good. Can't even get a EE up to 3.
Yeah. He's gonna pop it here on 0. Yeah, Lee's saying I have no non-basics.
There's a non-basic in his hand though,
Yeah.
and there's a Simeon Spirit Guide in his hand actually. Think he'll hard cast that at some point in this game?
Yeah. Oh, he's saying I should have attacked for 1, and Lee's allowing it.
Yeah.
If you once Destructive Flow resolves.
But
Yeah.
Lee's just gonna play Chandra, I think. Just play 4-mana Chandra and shoot down the Tarmogoyf.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Where's your shaman now?
Oh man.
Yeah. Chandra's gonna cook some Tarmogoyf for dinner.
And like Lee or Sam can't even blow up the E in response to make it big enough.
No.
Chandra does a whole whopping 4.
Yep.
And I think this is pretty much the end of this game. I feel like Lee's just gonna carry this explaining this card to the judge. What does that card do?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, this is magnificent. All right.
Sadly, I think this is going to be fairly fast.
Yeah.
Nice Savannah Baleful Strix.
Yeah, I mean that's the punishment right there. Has a 2-drop and can't even play it.
Not that it would even really do anything on this board. Like,
Sam's got to be dead now though. He's never getting past 2 lands, I think.
no, yeah, he can't. I mean,
Maybe he's running basics.
he might be running like Abrupt Decay, right? So his best chance here is to like sack this Wasteland and draw Abrupt Decay. Right?
Yeah. Okay. You've got to be if you're still playing here. But
I mean,
Sam's known for sticking it out, too.
You're also on stream playing against Destructive Flow, so you gotta
do it. This Chandra, and that is a Master of Cruelties. Oh yes. You want to type in
yeah.
Master of Cruelties for everyone to see? Oh man, Master of Cruelties from Dragon's Maze, I think is what the card is from.
Yeah, 2. Destructive Flow is from
And Master of Cruelties, I saw it right. First strike, death touch, attacks
brings it to
alone,
brings it to 1.
and whenever it hits, you win the game.
No. Oh yeah. It
Yeah.
does straight up win the game.
So I think that we're about to see if Wasteland
Bring it.
from Lee.
Bring it on.
See the win of the Master of Cruelties. Master of Cruelties trigger on the stack. Oh. Oh, it just makes their life total 1. Okay, so
Okay.
you don't win the game, but this Chandra does.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's debating whether he wants to. Yeah.
Cast the bridge. I
Yep,
think I'll let you
alright.
take 2. Good game. And Lee takes that with the Incendiary Flow Jund.
Yeah. Destructive Flow.
Oh, Destructive Flow Jund. All right. That's a
Destructive Flow was printed in what's that? Plane chase or not?
plane shift or not plane shift.
What's the circly one?
Good question. What is the circly one?
It's plain something, and I'm drawing a blank.
Plane shift. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Plane
it's
shift.
plane shift.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it hasn't been reprinted because they would never reprint.
Yeah, card's not an A tier card, but it was an A tier card here. I think
also,
that card
it's
triple
also
stone rained.
not a card that Wasi would want to reprint, right?
Mm-hmm.
A hoser like that.
He's got choke in this deck too.
Yeah. Yeah, Lee, I guess, woke up on the hateful side of the room today. Just
Was not happy. Had a crook in his neck.
yeah.
Decided to make
That
everyone
deck
else.
is spicy.
That is spicy. That's quality spice though. That's what that is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that'll be the last match we're able to get for this round.
Yeah.
So we'll take it back to the casters. Welcome
Hi.
back.
Yeah.
For anyone who's joined us, this is the Card Kingdom Legacy Monday night stream.
Yeah.
We do this every Monday night. Every once in a while, there's one on the weekend for a 1K.
Mhm.
Every Thursday, there's Modern.
Yeah.
That's in Bellevue, though, not
Yeah.
here.
Uh-huh.
Which store do you like more, Bellevue or Ballard?
Well, I live east side now, so
Okay.
I do sort of like the Bellevue slot. Also, it's just a bigger venue.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice that they can not worry about capping their 1Ks there.
For sure.
I don't know.
Not
Ballard's nice though. They're both good stores.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Can I ask you some trivia questions?
Oh sure.
Can I hit you with some Magic the Gathering legacy history questions? I
Oh,
bet you
sure.
can get a few of these.
Yeah.
I would be not surprised at you getting a lot of these.
Okay.
All right. I'll start you off with a pretty easy one having to
yeah.
do with Alpha.
Okay.
What 2 cards weren't on the Alpha sheet that were supposed to be?
A Volcanic Island.
Yep, the famous
And,
one.
Uh,
There's one other card that wasn't on the Alpha sheet, though. What was it?
I should know this.
Chat, you can put in stuff too. Don't look at chat.
I'm looking up.
Okay.
Mm, I don't know.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
It's part of a cycle.
Yeah, I thought it would be. Um, is it?
It's a hard one. So I wouldn't be surprised, but
Yeah, it's not like the obvious cycle. I'm assuming. Yeah, you got me. What is it?
Circle of Protection Black.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Cop Black was not on the Alpha sheet, and Volcanic Island was not on the Alpha sheet.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Some weird cards to accidentally leave off a sheet, huh?
Well, there was a lot of weird misprints, right? Like they left cards off the sheet. A few cards didn't have, or at least one card didn't have
Yeah.
a casting cost.
Orcish Oriflame had the wrong casting cost.
Yeah, and Orcish Artillery too.
Did it?
Yeah, I
Ooh.
think 2 of them. Like Elvish Archer had the power and toughness switched.
Man.
Yeah, the Cyclopean Tomb didn't have a casting cost.
Really
it was just
shows.
a blank.
Like they were new to making games, huh?
Yep. That was
This is-
brutal.
I have a tradition of using brutal game freeze on camera, and I just needed to help that up for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was unfortunate. I was rooting for you too. But that Savannah plus Underground Sea, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I should have kept my opening 7. I was trying to mold a force.
Mm.
Did you have any other questions?
Oh yeah, I have a
Yeah.
lot of questions.
A lot of trivia. Let's keep it going.
I have plenty of
We
trivia.
got 7 minutes left.
Have fun.
We'll do. All right, let's see if you can get this one. So, when this will be a good one. When Legacy was created,
Okay.
so after the initial format was created,
Yeah.
and an initial ban list was created with the format
Of Legacy or of 1.5?
of 1.5.
Okay.
What was the first card, what was the first card banned? The
what
very
year-
first
what
card.
ye- I'm trying to remember what year Legacy.
I won't blame you if you don't know this one. It's really tough.
Can you give me the year Legacy was created? That would give me.
I probably can.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think it's Fork. I think it's something weird though.
I can tell you. I'll give you a hint. It's from Legends. It's hard because there's a lot of cards back then that were just started banned that you
Yeah.
would think, but
Yeah, it's 1.5 is what the question is. When 1.5 was created,
yep.
what was banned? It's probably not the.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think what in Legends would be.
Legacy was created in 1997,
Yeah.
and in 2004, it was decided that the format should have a ban list separate from Vintage.
Right. Yeah. It was.
So I'm asking what was banned after they separated it from Vintage.
Oh, after they separated it from Vintage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they had a whole new list, right? So you're saying what is the first one?
Yeah. What was the first card banned after they made that ban
Like the
list?
first alphabetical? Like I think they had a
No,
couple, right?
So they made that ban list. Then they went a period of time.
Oh,
What was the first card
one
banned?
after? First one banned.
After the format was like
I see.
established. After its ban list was established.
Okay. It might be what's. Oh no, you said it was Legends though.
It's Legends.
What's banned in Legends?
I'll give you another hint.
Yeah.
It's not banned now.
Oh, was it land tax?
It's land tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I know. What a
I
card.
think survival might be number 2. No. No, survival's definitely not number 2. It's definitely like mystical tutor and stuff like that after.
All right, I'll hit you with a freebie.
Okay.
Uh,
Of course, I'm like not gonna get this
the
right.
first wave of Judge promos. What were the 3 cards in the first wave of Judge promos?
Those the original ones.
Yeah. What were the original 3?
Is that like the arena promos?
They aren't arena promos. They're specifically Judge promos. I believe the year was 97. It might have been 96 though.
Is that like counter? Is that the like counterspell, incinerate, and
It is not.
no?
No.
Those must be the arena ones. I don't know. Oh, balance. Yeah. Oh, those ones that balance maybe. I think yeah, balance. I don't know what the other ones are.
Balance was not.
Oh,
No.
What are they?
The first one was Lightning Bolt.
Okay.
Another one in that wave was Gaia's Cradle.
Okay.
And the third one in that wave was Stroke of Genius.
Okay.
Those were the first 3.
Were they just foiled?
Yep.
Original art.
Yep. Original art, foiled, shooting star.
Oh, okay.
So, do you wonder why those ones are so darn expensive? It's because they're from the first wave.
Yeah, way back in the day. Okay.
That's why those shiny bolts are
Yeah,
really, really expensive.
makes sense.
And back then, they didn't have a rule against reprinting reserve list cards in foil, so they were able to do stuff like Cradle.
Yeah.
They may not have even had a reserve list, actually.
No,
No, they established a reserve list after Chronicles.
yeah, which was what 96, right?
Yeah. So Bolt, Cradle, and Stroke.
Huh.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense, though. All those cards very relevant at their time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised they were able to get away with Cradle. But I guess they did the promo one for a bit, right? Because
Mhm.
that existed as a loophole that they didn't take advantage of till what
I
from
think
the vault.
I think that was the first time they took advantage of that loophole.
They only did it what, like twice?
Well, they did it with Judge promos pretty consistently. That's how they
okay.
made the Intuition Judge promo.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
most of the most of reserve list Judge promos are because of that loophole.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? Because you're saying I'm just printing these limited set of them for judges.
Yeah, people really started taking a problem with it once it was put in FTV.
Yeah.
While it
that
was in the Judge stuff, most people didn't really care that much.
makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, FTV relics caused the outcry. Yeah.
Yeah, those Mox Diamonds.
Yep.
All right, you want a different one?
Sure.
This one's a development question. See if you can get it.
Okay.
What were the development names
Oh, jeez.
for the original Ravnica?
Oh,
So you know how every set has a development name?
yeah, it's like rock paper scissors.
Yeah, yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Can you name the development name for original Ravnica City of Guilds, Guild Pact, and Ascension?
I know for a fact I can't.
All right. Well, the names are Control for Ravnica City of Guilds,
Yeah.
Alt for Guild Pact, and Delete for Dissension.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
How about this one? How many creatures in the history of Magic have Planeswalk?
Have Planeswalk.
Have Planeswalk. Non-silver border. Non-silver border creatures
with Planeswalk.
with Planeswalk.
Is the answer 0?
The answer is not 0.
The answer's not 0. Damn it. I thought it was a trick question.
Nope. There is a number of creatures with planeswalk.
It's not many.
It's not many. You're right. There aren't a lot of them.
I'm
There are a
trying
few.
I'm trying to think of one,
Hmm.
but I don't think I can.
There's one very famous one.
Very famous one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
From what I know.
What is Planeswalk?
None of these cards are like even slightly playable.
Oh, sure. Like they would have to be like somewhat famous from like and like halfway playable back in the day.
Yeah. This one's famous because it's a meme for having planeswalk.
Right. I don't know. I guess like 5.
It's close. It's 4.
Okay.
So the famous one I'm talking about is Zodiac Rooster.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Zodiac Rooster.
10.
Yeah.
There we go.
So this is the one that everyone thinks of when you say something with planeswalk, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah.
But along with that,
What are the other ones?
the 4 with planeswalk are. Let's see. I should have the names written down for myself. I didn't. I just had the number.
Going over to Scryfall here.
Pretty much. So yeah, we have Boggart Arsonist,
Sure.
Graceful Antelope, Righteous Avengers, and Zodiac Rooster.
Okay.
So yeah, those are the 4 creatures with planeswalk. The
Wait, what-
rest.
What is the scroll up?
Great Wall gives.
There's an enchantment that grants Planeswalk.
There's an enchantment that grants white creatures planeswalk. There's an enchantment that stops creatures with planeswalk from, or makes it so creatures with planeswalk are blockable.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, he said no silver
yeah,
border.
I specifically specified no silver border cards.
Yeah.
Just cards legal in Legacy, pretty much.
Yeah, the old Zodiac Rooster Legacy.
Great Wall's hilarious though because no creatures had planeswalk when this card was printed.
All right.
I think. Let's see, when was this? Okay, so there's one creature with planeswalk in the same set as Great Wall.
Yeah.
Righteous Avengers, a 5-mana 3/1 with planeswalk. Fantastic.
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 Good old design.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right. Well, end of round.
Yep, we're gonna have round 2 coming up very shortly. So start throwing out in chat what you want to see because we will try our best to put on what you want to see as long as we know what it
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Looked like. Oh, we got a metagame breakdown. Perfect.
Yeah.
4-color control.
I don't think there's anyone on Storm in the room.
There's got to be someone, right? Miracles, Pod Chain. Aubrey on Pod Chain. That's kind of sweet. I wouldn't be mad at seeing that.
I think that's just food chain. I think that P is just an F.
Oh, okay.
If only.
Yeah.
I want to see what Leo is up to.
Mono Green Painter. I want to see that too.
Yeah.
Mono Green Painter sounds fantastic, actually.
Yeah.
Bug with Aether Vials from Sean.
Yeah. That is probably he's been playing or like 2 weeks ago I played against him. He was playing Fauna Shaman, Lavinia. He was playing 4-color as well,
Okay.
and it was like Loyal Retainers was how he's winning with Fauna Shaman.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's super sweet. We got a sneak player. There's one of us.
Yeah,
One good guy in the
one
room.
snake. Good guy, yeah, right. There's a Pox guy. That Pox guy is the good guy.
Pox is a good guy. I'll take that.
Yeah. Good guy, Pox.
Pox always the good guy.
Yeah, if Leo's doing good, we'll try to get some.
We do
Mono-
got to see the Green Painter
Yeah,
deck.
yeah.
That's got to happen.
What?
What can you even...
What are you doing with?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I guess you're Ancient Stirring, right?
You could run Choke and like things to make your opponent's island, or make your opponent's lands islands. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see what table Leo is at, and if he won.
It looks like he did not.
He did not. Do you still want to get him on? It looks like he's against Food Chain with Aubrey. Food Chain versus Mono Green Painter.
Yeah.
They're 0-1. I don't know, chat. Food Chain versus Mono Green Painter. Is it worth watching?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, table 10.
Yeah, table 10.
Table 10.
Table 10.
Sounds worth it to
Yeah.
me. All right, let's get the labels set up so everyone can know the players'
For
names.
the memes, yes, yeah. I mean, the other choice is like what?
Painter. Food Chain. And we'll send it down to the match now that our players will be going there shortly.
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys want to see? There was like Stoneblade versus is it Delver? Come on,
Yeah.
come on.
This is
Come on.
quality right here. Looks like I messed it up. Aubrey is on the left. Food Chain. Mono Green Painter. Look at that, the sportsmanship. Shaking hands,
Yeah.
all friendly. Green Black Painter.
Oh.
Okay, update.
Oh.
Green Black Painter. Leo. What's Leo's last name?
Is that clear? Boom. Yeah,
All right.
green black doesn't actually make it any more clear as to what is in this deck.
Yeah, honestly, I'm still very confused, but more excited now that I know that there
Yeah.
could be Abrupt Decays or Assassin's Trophies.
Probably.
All right. Who do you think, off the bat, who do you think is, like, higher chance to win? In the Green Black Painter and Food Chain matchup.
I hate to say it's probably Food Chain.
It's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the combo deck, when in doubt, pick
We'll
the...
see, but that's largely because I have no idea what's going on in this Painter deck.
That's fair. I've got to root for Painter. I'm on Team Painter here.
Yeah. I'm rooting for a good match. I'm going to be that guy.
I respect that. I mean, that's what
think
we
this
got
is
this
gonna
on
be-
for.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 100%.
Aubrey throwing it back down to 6.
That looks like a Abrupt Decay in hand, maybe.
Okay.
Urborg. He's shipping his hand too.
Okay. At least they're both mulling. Make it easier for everyone.
It could be some sort of depths combo in there too. Like it's like a 2-card money.
Oh, you're right. That is like reasonable.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. I could totally see that.
Also, like neither of the combos rely on something like Graveyard, something easily hated out between them.
Yeah.
This is the
You could
London
also just
Mulligan.
put-
This is the
You
London
could also
Mulligan
just
deck.
put in like Leyline Helm in the deck.
You totally could just put Rip Helm, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, but if you put in,
No, you do
if you get
Leyline.
Leyline, you can't Painter, right? Painter needs the cards to hit yard?
It shouldn't.
Or, not Painter, sorry, Grindstone.
No, I don't think it does.
Yeah, search up Grindstone. Let's see what it says.
Because this is a vintage deck too, so it
Oh, okay.
shouldn't.
Top 2. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just if they share color.
all right. Aubrey opening on the Fetch Ponder. Classic opener, very strong,
Yeah.
and probably exactly what Aubrey wants to be doing on turn 1. See, Brainstorm Decay. And the last one doesn't matter,
It
shuffle
was
away.
Strix, I think.
Was it? Okay.
But looks like she might be looking for a land.
Mm-hmm.
Be my guess. Because otherwise, that looks like a pretty strong ponder.
Yeah. May also just be aggressively looking for the combo.
Yeah,
Found a
could be.
land. So if
Could be.
land was the goal, and it looks like it was, because I don't see any other lands.
Yeah.
Very happy about that after the ponder. I know it always like makes my heart rate spike a little bit when I ponder for a land and have to shuffle.
You know, the opening of Underground Sea Ponder is very common here in Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Bayou Grindstone. Not as much.
Not as much, and we get the Force Pitch Mist hologlyph. Ultimate value with the Force.
Oh, this is just
That's fantastic. I'm gonna go
Beautiful.
have them move
Beautiful.
the tablet in a little bit so we can see the life totals.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah. Baleful Strix draws a card. Cabal Therapy. I think Leo might be going for the food chain here if this resolves, I'm guessing.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think food chain would be a good name here, but I think
It wasn't a miss.
I think it was a miss. I'm guessing he named food chain here. I think that's just a safe name.
Yeah, I think you've gotta.
I think that's with no knowledge of the hand. I think that would be what most people.
Leo's got to look at this hand and be happy though. There's a brainstorm, but not a whole lot of other action,
Right.
and it's starting to run low on gas. Is that a
Oh,
dried arbor
that was a dried
that
arbor.
you just sacrificed to
Yep.
cast therapy?
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Haven't seen. That's a new one for me. Throws out the breeding pool and the shock. Plays
Play
the
out
birds. Man,
Yeah, GD arbor.
really is.
And it was only in play for like half a second, so
And a bird or a Strix. Can't be too unhappy with the Strix.
no. Strix is always nice.
Yeah, anything that cantrips like that. Plays the Urborg.
Or Borg Pass.
And there's another Strix in hand.
And
I believe.
Manipulate Fate, I believe, as well.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw as well. Has 4 mana because of the bird, so can play both of these, and they both cantrip. I mean, these birds represent a lot of mana with the food chain if it's able to be played, so. Plays the Manipulate Fate. Fantastic in this deck. Tutor the 3 cards you want to be in exile into exile,
Yeah.
and cantrip for the cost of a Demonic Tutor.
A Scourge and 2 Griffins.
Very standard split is what it looks like of 1 Scourge, 3 Griffins in total.
Yeah.
One was pitched to Force.
Yes.
That 1 Scourge making it a little bit easier to combo out. Plays a land from Leo. Not doing a whole lot though. No Painter combo coming around.
Yeah, I mean, he played the Grindstone. It got forced.
Yeah. There's the 4th Strix. We found it. Sends in for 3. The fleet is here. Who needs the birds to tutor themselves?
It's a murder of Strixes. I don't know. What is a group of owls called?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Hoot?
yeah, a hoot of owls. A hoot of Strixes coming in. I think you're right. But a Griffin's just going to get cast here.
Yeah.
Getting the aggro on
Yeah, the value. A court.
Court.
Okay. I just said hoot because it'd be funny.
Yeah. Leo.
Taps the fetch land because it's got an Urborg.
Yeah.
Green Sun for
Green Sun
3.
For 3. You know, Green Sun's really cute when you have Painter in play.
Oh, that's actually sweet. I never even thought of that, but that's super sweet.
Can't get the Painter, sadly. But
You can get a second one.
can get a second one.
Oh, the Tireless Tracker. That seems great here. Great reason to not use the fetch up as well.
Yeah, he's already made his land drop for the turn, but Tireless Tracker seems really good here. Force.
Ooh, Force. Aubrey probably happy to see that. Just beating down is what it looks like at this point. 6 damage a turn is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, I mean, this deck can get pretty aggressive. And it has like 9 power on reserve, right? So.
Kind of similar to the other bug combo deck, Allurin.
Right.
Creature-based, can get very aggressive as well.
Leo getting those clues ready.
Oh, and the decay shoots it down.
Yeah.
No clues needed.
Yeah. Oh.
Leo's really got to be feeling it, though. The green-black Painter. Hopefully we do see a Painter
Yeah,
kill. I'd really like to see someone get Painter killed. Packing it up, going to
Packing it
game
up.
2. Aubrey able to take game 1 off of Leo. Not too unexpected,
No.
but not bad for, that was a mull of 5 from Aubrey, wasn't it?
There was a Molify for Leo.
Oh, that was a mull of 5 for Leo. Ah. Okay. I thought Aubrey
Right?
mulled as well
No?
because she
Or I was.
played
I'm still on
Ponder.
Sam's game, so
Yeah.
They both mulled to 6, I think.
Okay, that might be it. Yeah, I just remember Aubrey casting that Ponder for a.
What is in this deck? That is a Veteran Explorer. I saw Emrakul,
Oh man,
Sylvan
that's
Library.
a mess.
Um,
Is that the plan? Play like Green Sun for Emrakul after you play a Painter?
that would be pretty. That would be pretty sweet.
That's deep on that plan.
Yeah. Wow. Veteran Explorer.
Easy. Nothing coming out of the sideboards from either that I think will be too warping of this matchup, though. Anything that you're expecting?
I saw Leo is bringing the choke.
A choke. Okay. Yeah.
It's a big game.
That could cripple Aubrey, actually.
Yeah.
It's fair. Although those food chains work normally, too. So
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
if you're able to get one down, it's not hard to play through the choke. And with 4 Birds of Paradise, it won't be as hard either.
Yeah.
Definitely something Aubrey can play around if she sees it coming.
And like being the Abrupt Decay deck, right? Like you have other answers.
Exactly.
All that
Yeah. Choke not as backbreaking as
yeah.
Blood Moon in that regard.
stuff. Right.
Doesn't shut off the untapped lands.
Ugh. Yep.
Getting a shuffle though, probably going to see Leo on the play.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a big deal in this matchup. It's got to be.
It's gotta be.
Between 2 combo decks, especially because we saw a hand disruption out of Leo.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on.
Come on, chat.
Come on, Leo.
Team up.
Let's put this to game 3. That's what I want to see. I want this see this go to game 3, and then like
Yeah. I wanna
whoever
see
wins
game 3
wins,
too.
right?
It's looking good. I see Birds of Paradise double Ponder out of Aubrey's hand. If there's a land in there, it's got to be keepable. Oh, Leo opening on the Veteran Explorer, so it looks like Aubrey did keep it. Draws a food chain, too. This is like about as perfect as it can go for food chain right now.
I think he has like 1 land short from like being super perfect, but yeah.
And this Veteran Explorer, there's very likely to be some Cabal therapying happening soon, I think.
Yeah. Awkwardly, this Veteran Explorer might ramp Aubrey into that fast food chain.
Yeah, very, very possibly. Sends in for 1.
Sends in.
Got to get the little bit of poke damage.
Yep.
Follows it up with an Abrupt Decay on the bird.
Nice.
Can't bolt it. Using that Abrupt Decay up is kind of unfortunate because now he doesn't have it for the food chain.
Yeah,
Definitely being very aggressive with it, buying time.
Yeah, but Aubrey here, I mean, she's double ponder, so hopefully she's gonna be able to find the second land.
Yeah. Plays a Traverse the Uvenwald
Traverse, okay.
to just search for an island. Yeah,
Well, that's one way to find a land.
it's pretty standard now in most of these food chain lists,
Okay.
actually, is a 1 or 2 of Traverse.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it lets you tutor up the creature to kill with after you make infinite creature mana.
And it's pretty easy to have Ponder as your sorcery, Abrupt Decay or Brainstorm as your instant, some creature and a fetch land, right?
Very easy to achieve for.
Or the deck is also playing like a walking. Do they play Walking Ballista? Is this the
Yep.
Con? I think?
Wing-Con is
And
Walking
there's
Ballista.
two types right there. You got your creature and artifact.
All right, shuffling off the Ponder. See what Leo's got for us. Draws, rip that one up confidently.
Yeah.
You see that?
It's a green sense, yeah.
He has any way to kill the veteran? Do you think he even wants to kill the Veteran Explorer?
That's a good question, right? Like, maybe.
I think I saw a Pulse of Moross in his hand. Green Sun's for 0.
Get that.
Very classic. Less classic on turn 3.
Yeah.
You got 2 Dryad Arbors. Do you see that? Because we saw
Yeah,
an FTV Dryad
yeah,
Arbor. Then
there's
we've got
at least
this.
2 Dryad
So
Arbors.
guaranteed 2 Dryad Arbors.
Yeah.
That's gas.
Mismatch, man.
Oh boy. The energy is being given in chat.
Oh. Oh, that's the plan.
What a plan.
They cut and accidentally flipped a natural order. So,
Oh, okay.
so she gonna shuffle that in.
That's a hell of a plan.
So natural order your painter, or
Natural order with a creature, using Painter to make Emrakul green,
yeah, go get Emrakul.
and then there's also just the Grindstone combo.
Yeah.
This is great. Oh man.
Okay, that explains why it's green painter,
Yeah.
because we're natural ordering into Emrakul. That's
Powerful
spicy.
effect. That is spicy. That
You guys thought destructive flow was
that's
spicy.
the definition of spicy.
You
We've
guys-
had just
yeah.
like pure spice on the.
That's what we do here on Monday nights.
Honestly.
We get serious on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We bring the spice Monday night.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got it.
What were you gonna play tonight? You almost played.
Oh, I'm boring. I
You're gonna sneak
I
and
was
show?
gonna play Painter, or not Painter. I was gonna play Sneak and Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Boring.
I know.
I was gonna play Black Splash. Is it Phoenix
Black Splash is it Phoenix?
for the main deck Cabal therapies?
Oh, that seems right.
Yeah.
Honestly, Cabal Therapy is so
Just
good in
like-
Phoenix.
2 Cs for 3 main deck Cabal therapies.
Mm-hmm. All right, Aubrey throwing out the Baleful Strix. Just spinning her
good.
wheels though. Seeming a little bit stuck. Especially with the amount Leo is doing each of these turns.
Yeah, I mean,
You see what that draw was for him?
I did not. Aubrey here, I'm guessing, doesn't have any more basics, or maybe she would have taken that block. Though I guess she has enough to food chain and then maybe do something with that
Yeah.
Strix next turn.
I've got to imagine Aubrey wants to play Food Chain and then immediately exile the Strix to have 3 mana to spend on creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we'll find out if that is indeed the plan. Leo's got to have something to do with this Food Chain though. Shaking a card in his hand.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that a
no.
Progenitus?
Yeah, it's a Progenitus.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's you always draw it, right? You play one and you always draw it.
This is a gas deck though.
I
This is
love
the
this.
definition
I
of
love
gas.
this.
All
You
right.
can natural order the Veteran Explorer.
Yeah. With those 2 lands, aren't
Shardless.
super useful. Shardless.
Sure.
Bird.
Yep. Not quite what you want to hit with Shardless,
Yeah.
especially wheeling past 2 other Shardless.
That is painful when
Yeah.
you really Shardless pass some cards that you just need.
Yeah, but fetches, shuffle them right back in.
Throws out a Ponder.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure Aubrey has the Food Chain in her hand, so just
Yeah.
looking for one of the creatures to make infinite mana with it now.
Definitely looks like she had more basics in her land too, so she could have had more lands off blocking this Veteran Explorer, but I think that was right to not. Don't want to give Lee.
Yeah.
Normally, the Veteran Explorer deck wants to have more than 3 lands in play.
I think Aubrey is definitely reading that Leo is stuck right now.
Yeah. Grindstone,
End of turn Grindstone you. Oh, hits a Food Chain and a Forest. All right, that's 1 less basic.
That's a swamp.
Oh,
But yes.
Swamp. Okay. Still a basic land though.
Yeah.
And that's a Therapy.
Yeah, that is a therapy.
You think you just send out the Therapy naming Food Chain?
Yeah.
What would you name?
Especially if this gets forced.
Ah, especially if it gets forced. And there's the Mist Hologlyph too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Gotta sack the Veteran Explorer here.
Trigger.
Leo ending his mana shortage woes. Tutoring out 2 more basic lands into play untapped.
Swamp. They're both playing Unglued too. Oh, Aubrey just has a ton of basics. That's at least.
Yeah, normally this deck runs about 7.
Yeah. We've seen, because you almost go to Swamp there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, Therapied himself to get rid of the Progenitus and is now going to cast Natural Order, sacrificing that Dryad Arbor to get it into play? I think that's the line here.
I think that is the line.
What a line it is. I don't know if it'll be enough here, though. Because Aubrey has that food chain in hand. Maybe it will.
I mean, Leo's at 19 still. Aubrey has the manipulate fate,
Yeah.
but doesn't have.
Aubrey's also at 11.
Oh,
Aubrey's also one damage short of being dead to 1 Progenitus swing
that is,
instead of 2.
awkward.
So that's worth noting. Force her a fetch away.
Yeah, Leo could die here. This is
Definitely. But without a Walking Ballista, Leo, like, this food chain deck doesn't normally have a way to legitimately win the game that turn. Just play a bunch of creatures.
right.
Yep. Slams the food chain. I think we might just get what we expect. Yep. All right. Aubrey establishes infinite creature mana. And infinite creature mana of every color, too.
Oh my God, that's
That's
a
a-
diabolic edict.
Oh, no! Oh, that's a tragedy. No, Leo. Oh, that's got to be so brutal.
Oh man. Well, we saw
We all-
Leo do his thing.
Yeah. No painter combo, but
Well, there is a chance.
that's true. A top deck painter.
He doesn't. He's missing. He's 1 land short.
Just rip painter and, yeah.
He had to sack his land. So
Yes.
yeah, just
All right.
Sylvan
Library.
is not going to do it.
Is Leo dead next turn? Is the
Hey.
thing. I don't think Leo's dead on board. So I think Leo has 1 more turn.
6,
It's the goal.
9.
These ponders and brainstorms could definitely make him dead right here, though. There was no painting. Chat's
Sad.
right.
No. That is sad.
Well, I think, is this confirmed? Green-black painter, not tier 1? It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy.
Format over. Give it up.
Yeah, if you can't play green black painter, what is the point?
Yeah, honestly.
Brainstorm.
All these brainstorm decks.
I didn't see what that last card was.
I didn't see it either, but I don't think it will kill Leo. I think it's just 2 lands. No, that's got to be something.
Oh, it's a Hydroid
it's a
Krasis.
Hydroid Krasis. All right, that's game. That's sweet though.
That is.
Hydroid Krasis for a lot.
Hydra Krasis for my deck.
Yeah. X equals my deck. Draw my deck.
Or X equals twice my deck, right? To draw, right?
That's fair. X equals twice my deck.
Oh, just a little under, just in case.
Hmm.
Hydra Krasis is nice.
Hydra Krasis is sweet.
I like it.
Yeah, that's gas. It showed out how much
Yeah.
gas it is right there, too. All right, we got 30 minutes left, so I'm definitely going to go and try and find a backup match.
All right, sounds good.
But that was fantastic. I'm
Yeah.
glad we got that on.
Yeah, that was good to see both those guys. Sorry, Leo. That edict was rough. That was, yeah. Yeah, the good old jellyfish Hydra. Sure, we can find something out there. There's a lot of interesting stuff. Someone's on slivers tonight. That is spicy. How does what work? So Aubrey was able to produce infinite mana off the food chain and infinite creature mana off the food chain with Miss Tallow Griffin. Then was able to cast Hydroid Krasis for enough to draw almost the entirety of her deck. She and then found the walking ballista with it, which then you have an infinite, effectively walking ballista to machine gun the rest of your
Table
bonus
one.
line. Table 1.
And I also learned that this green-black painter deck is called Death Grips because
Okay.
it plays the card Death Grip. Do you know what Death Grip does?
It's black for green counter a green spell, right?
But it's an enchantment.
Yeah, it's enchantment black, and is what black to counter. Yeah, it's from all the way back in alpha. Yeah,
That's a bad copy to search up. Let's see.
destroy a green spell being cast, maybe.
Let's get that one. That one's not useful either.
Oh, that's
Just is though. It's black for an enchantment, and it says black counter a green spell.
okay.
So if you play
Is he
painter,
playing that main?
yeah.
Oh God.
So if you play painter in this, you just have infinite counter spell.
Sure.
We got table 1 by the way.
Yeah.
Do you want to type that information in?
I don't know who's on. Do you know who's on which side?
I believe we have David on the right and Andrew on the left, I want to say.
Sure. And David. What was the name? Oh,
Yeah. Man, what a deck that is.
yeah. And what are we playing here?
I don't know what either of these players are playing yet, actually.
Andrew looks like he's on Shadow.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds right.
And Blue Red Delver.
Blue, Red, Delver, and Shadow?
Yeah. All right. So we spiced it up. Now we're going back.
Yeah, these guys were table 1, so they started 1 over. Andrew also plays Shadow very well. I've lost multiple times to him, so. I think it's just a standard blue-black Death Shadow build.
Okay.
Perfect. Now we're back to Legacy.
Yeah.
It's okay. I think and it's a game 3 that we're in right now.
Okay.
So, seeing the finals. We open on a preordain. Not bad.
Shock preordain.
Banned in Modern. Can't make this opener in Modern.
No, you can't. I can never play Modern.
Never?
No. I would get so many drawing extra cards from like messing up Serum Visions.
That's fair.
Because I would like draw, scry 2, and then instantly draw.
What if we got Ponder or Preordain back in Modern?
I might be able to play.
You might be able to play?
Yeah.
Okay. Once we get strong enough cantrips?
Yeah.
That's fair.
But also, I'm not a huge fan of Modern.
Yeah, there's a good reason for that too.
Yeah.
Legacy, just like so much more interaction.
I'm excited to try more of this hyper-extended format.
Yeah. Do you want to explain that to chat for anyone who doesn't know what it is?
Sure. Let's see. Are those Manamorphos?
That is Manamorphos.
So this might be Blue-Red Phoenix.
Maybe. He just said Blue-Red Delver.
Yeah.
Or all we have marked is Blue-Red Delver, so could be Blue-Red Phoenix.
No, it's definitely Phoenix. There's
Oh, there is a Phoenix. Okay.
There's a Phoenix and there's Thought Scours and...
So we're playing a Modern deck versus a Modern deck in Legacy, is what
yeah.
I'm hearing. Even when you come to Legacy, you can't run from Modern. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Japanese anime walkers.
The anime walkers. Oh no.
I haven't actually seen them. Let's take a look. Let's take a look-see.
I'll link them to you real quick.
Well, because I'm an old curmudgeon, you just said walkers, so I don't like them.
That's the reason. Got a Street Wraith cycle. Oh, and we're surgical extracting without the phoenixes in yard. Does David or does Andrew know that there are phoenixes? I wonder. He's using
Just
surgical
getting
right
the
there. Is
ponder?
aggressive.
Yeah. Oh,
Get
side
a-
into the Blood Moon.
Good view of David's hand. Yeah, there's Phoenix, Blood Moon, Bolt, double Thought Scour, and double Tarn. Hmm. All right. We're seeing the Ponders get taken. What do you think of just taking out the Ponders? It's a really aggressive play.
Well, it depends on um, what the rest of his hand is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, like he might be surgically here because he needs to get down life fast enough.
That's fair. Just wanting to
Right.
get those Death Shadows out and bashing as fast as possible.
Right, which I think is probably how you want to play this matchup. Right, Phoenix sort of has a long game.
Mm-hmm. And Andrew already has the Death Shadow in hand.
Yeah, and there's a Gurmag Angler, right? Like he can go down to what 11 here.
Yep. Probably not wanting to play that Death Shadow knowing that David has the Bolt.
Well, right, exactly.
It was a Pyroblast for the draw. Saw David get.
There are definitely some anime planeswalkers.
They are anime planeswalkers indeed. Apparently, they're supposed to replace 50% of the walkers. So if you open a Japanese booster, you got a 50-50 shot at getting one of the anime planeswalkers.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I don't like Japanese cards. That'll be my opinion.
I'm with you on that.
That'll be my opinion.
Glad I don't like Japanese cards.
Yeah.
Happy to do it in Japan.
I mean, it's not my favorite kind of art style there, but it's not bad.
Yeah. Very aggressively fetching these shocks even with the moon, even knowing there's the moon in David's hand.
I wonder if he is on that many basics. Sometimes they play like Island Swamp, but sometimes they're on 0 basics.
That's fair.
Right? Sometimes they just replace those two with like 2 Cs.
That means we could see David or Andrew just get locked out from a Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Andrew's got a Wasteland in hand to buy himself at least one more turn, though. And there's a second Wasteland, so...
Oh, yeah. And there's at least 5, maybe 6 cards in the graveyard, so we can definitely see a Gurmag Angler come down here.
Really shows the power of being on the play with these Delver strategies, though, you know?
Yeah.
Being able to be up mana on this.
And this is actually pretty backbreaking for David, I think, because generally this deck wants to get to that 3rd mana.
Mm-hmm. Or have a Manamorphose to go off at 2.
Right. I mean, that's why Manamorphose is so good in this deck.
Yeah.
I've been playing around a lot with this style. I really like the Thought Scour, Faithless Looting. It also doesn't take too much room in the deck and gives you the alternate win con of Terramancer, which I like.
You like Terramander? You're a fan of the card?
Terramander, yeah.
Okay.
Really good. Especially with Thought Scour and Faithless Looting, you can power out
All right.
it being a 5/5 really quickly.
I know the card has mostly gotten phased out in the modern decks, being replaced by Crackling Drake.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't afford to play Crackling Drake in Legacy.
Yeah, I don't think Modern is nearly as efficient at feeding its graveyard full of instants and sorceries either as well.
Yeah, Brainstorm Ponder plus Thought Scour Faithless Looting. Like when Faithless Looting is your 3rd best cantrip, right?
Yeah. That's when you know you're doing good.
Yeah.
And even if you want to have more Faithless Lootings, there's that blue Faithless Looting that doesn't flash back.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't think I mean, in theory, you could potentially play that over Thought Scour. I think Thought Scour is better than Careful Study.
Probably. Not card negative.
It draws you a card at the end.
Thought Scouring ourselves again.
There's a Manamorphose and another. Oh, there's a Faithless Looting. That's good.
That's what we want to see. The Manamorphose is not where we want to see it, though.
Yeah, and then Modern's also missing Blast.
Yeah.
And Swords, right?
David having a surprisingly defensive hand right here with the Pyro and the Spell Pierce.
Yeah. Starting off with the Faithless Looting here.
Yep, I see
Is that double
Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Yeah, it looks like he just drew double Phoenix. That's an unfortunate draw when you have one Phoenix in hand.
Yeah.
Looks like he won't even be able to flip it, too. Not flip it, sorry. Reanimate the Phoenixes. Trigger them.
Yeah, I mean, he was, because he already made his land drop, you have to lead on the Metamorphosis, which is why it's a
Yeah.
little bit worse than the Dark Ritual Buried Alive combo, but it's less all in, so. Oh, him, that's.
David has the Spell Pierce to deal with this him, so it
Yeah.
shouldn't end up being too much of an issue.
That second Wasteland, though, is.
Brutal,
Brutal.
for sure. Definitely letting Andrew
Like,
just...
I think David could have fetched basics a little bit more aggressively here and would have been in a situation where he could draw the third land as a non-basic and then 3-spell.
Yeah.
This is one of the reasons why I also like the blue-red splash black version versus the pure Grixis with Buried Alive because your mana is a lot better. You get to play like 2 islands and a mountain versus just like a swamp and an island.
Yeah, and especially here, it feels like we have a disproportionate amount of non-basic land hate here in the Seattle area. So being ready for it.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of miracles, a lot of back to basics from that. There's a lot of check pile and
A lot of D&T. A lot of D&T.
David's just drawing less land. He has a polluted delta in hand and a fledged trance. So, but
There's a Faithless Looting in the yard.
how many volcanics does he have left?
There's got to be at least one more, right?
There's got to be at least
At
one
2?
more, yeah. But sometimes you need 3 spell by playing 2 red spells.
You're not wrong.
So, and him
Here's a
here.
second him. I don't think David has the counterspell for this him either. It just has a Pyroblast.
No, but hopefully we're spinning the wheels here. Nothing sweeter than getting another Phoenix in the yard off that hit.
Yes, honestly. Or see what he's going to get. David definitely hoping to hold on to that land.
Yeah.
We
Got the
hit the
Phoenix
Phoenix and
and
the
the
land.
land.
All
Oh.
right, so ups and downs on that one.
Yeah.
Hitting the Phoenix has got to feel nice, though.
Yeah, but he's not going. He's only has 2 spells in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So.
We need a Manamorphose is what
Yeah,
David
Manamorphose
needs.
is what he needs.
Manamorphose does it, because
Yeah.
you can cast that Pyroblast. Good reason to be playing Pyroblast over Red Elemental Blast is you can just cast it to trigger Phoenixes with no targets.
Right.
There's a Terramander as the draw.
Yeah.
That'll turn into a 5/5. That will trade with the Gurmag, but I'm pretty sure Andrew has a Fatal Push in his hand.
One of the downsides to Terramander.
Yeah. Yep, that's definitely a Fatal Push right at the top. So
Oh, and a daze. So even if he draws like a Manamorphose the next
I think that's the nail right there. That's
Yeah.
going to seal the deal for Andrew. Really just a dominant game for him.
Yeah.
Exactly what Delver decks do. Played the 5/5 and then played things with it.
And yeah, protected it. Just him. The hymns was brutal.
I think it really was the double Wasteland that helped him carry this, though.
Oh, definitely.
David struggled to get up to 3 lands that he needed.
Pyroblast it. Sure.
I like this. Definitely just aggressively using the Pyroblast where he can.
Don't like dazing here from Andrew's side.
I think that's why David may do this, though, just to bait a daze if it is there.
Yeah.
Having restraint, though, holding it up, definitely right.
Yeah. The question is, how do you lose it? It's David cantrip into like.
Yeah. I mean, the only way you lose this is your opponent casting 3 spells. So, yep, David's going to extend the hand. Andrew taking that is now 2-0.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. All right.
A very legacy, or a very modern-looking game of Legacy right there.
Yeah. We still have 13 minutes left in the round.
I don't think we're going to have time for a backup at 13 minutes left.
Sure. You want to take a quick break?
Yeah. So, chat, we will be back in the near future. We're going to take like a 5-minute break, and then we'll be back to talk to you a little bit and have round 3.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah, this is not tonight's meta, but we're just going to throw. We don't have a be right back screen to throw it up to, so
Yeah.
we're going to be back in a few minutes.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are going to be starting round 3 in about a minute or two.
Oh, there's 2 minutes left on the clock, but there's a few more matches playing, so
Yeah.
it's probably going to be like a minute or two over. So probably a good 3 minutes or so.
We're here to talk to the people, though.
Yeah.
So,
So 2 more rounds left.
again, for anyone wondering,
Monday Night Legacy.
Monday Night Legacy, playing Legacy,
Yeah.
no London Mulligan,
No,
but
because this is real life.
it's
I
still
know.
Legacy. It's kind of great.
Yeah. Showed some weird stuff on camera so
Mhm.
far. Interesting stuff. Destructive flow.
That was spice. That was true spice. That's what
Yeah.
that was. If you have any decks you want to see, please put it in the chat so that we can try our best to get it on screen.
Yeah. Got a lot of people playing all sorts of things out here today. Yeah. A few things not in the room. No storm. No. You're fine with no storm.
I think that's thumbs up, in my
Yeah.
opinion. No Storm. Good.
Sure.
Maybe I'm the bad guy for that.
Depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, can I hit you with some more trivia questions
Sure.
while we
Sure. Let's
fill
do
a
this.
little bit
Let's
of time?
do some more.
All right, chat. If you think that you can answer this question,
I don't think there's
Try
any
and
Thief
chat.
of Sanity in the room, sadly.
all right. This one is a multi-part question.
Okay.
What is the iconic creature type for each color said or established by Mark Rosewater? He said this on his blog and or on his
Okay.
Tumblr.
All right. So
So
it's like zombie, merfolk.
it is the iconic creature type. So we have the standard creature type. We
Oh.
have the creature type that embodies the color, and then the iconic creature type. I'll give you the first one. Shall
Okay.
you. The white iconic creature type is Angel.
Okay. So it's like demon, dragon, djinn. You said angel.
So white is Angel,
Yes.
black is Demon,
Yeah.
red is Dragon. You got all of those. You need white and green. Or, sorry,
White,
blue
white,
and green.
Blue and green. Jin was not blue.
Blue is not Jin.
Okay.
Not currently.
Okay. And I need green still.
You need green still.
Is green like beast?
Green is not Beast.
Green is not beast.
Nope. So think of something that's only ever big.
Right.
And they try to
Like worm.
is in a lot of sets. It's not Worm.
It's a Hydra.
It is Hydra.
It's
Got
Hydra.
it.
And then the blue one is Sphinx. It's Sphinx.
It is Sphinx. You're right.
Okay.
Yep. That one's not too hard.
No. I think Sphinx is relatively new.
It is I think Sphinx has probably been the one that has been changed.
Hydra hasn't been only green though, but it's been like mostly green and then they branch it off from that.
Yeah.
It's normally green inclusive for the most part.
I think pretty much every Hydra is
And this
green.
is like the modern one. Like the Hydras used to be all red.
Yeah. I mean, this is their current design philosophy.
Right. Yeah, so this is as of, probably like
6 months ago, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not long ago.
Okay. But they've had this trend going for like many years now.
Yeah, I mean, this Mark Rosewater said that these were this type 6 months ago, but this
Okay.
trend has been the trend for a while.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hit you with another one.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, sorry about that. I figured. My bad, though. Like, angels are sometimes non-white. Dragons are sometimes non-red.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just about what it's mostly in. All right. What was the original name that Richard Garfield intended Magic to have after he couldn't trademark the name Magic? So there was originally he wanted it to be Magic, couldn't get that trademark, was using this, and ended up settling on Magic the Gathering.
Huh. It probably has something to do with 5.
Chat already got it, so no looky at chat.
Oh. I don't know.
It's Mana Clash.
Mana Clash. Okay. Nice.
All right, bonus question.
Okay.
Mana Clash is a card. Can you name the first set it was printed in?
Whoa. What does Mana Clash do?
Mana Clash is 1 red for a sorcery,
Okay.
and it says each player flips a coin. Every time a player flips tails, they take a damage, and if both players flip heads, you stop repeating flipping. So basically, both players flip at the same time.
Yeah.
Whoever gets tails takes damage. Then, if both players didn't take damage,
You stop.
you stop. And if a player did take damage, you do it again.
I don't know. That doesn't seem like it's that old of a card.
Do you want the? Oh, actually, I'm asking for the set, so
You're
I can't
asking
tell.
for the set.
Can't tell you that.
It's got to be like. It's either something like alliances or it's like invasion block or something like that.
It isn't.
No?
I'll give you a hint. I think that's too close of a hint. I'll give you a hint by telling you the most recent reprint.
Okay.
How about that? That sounds
Sure.
great. Mana Clash. So the most recent printing of it is 9th edition.
9th edition.
Mm-hmm. It's been printed. I'm going to name every printing but the original,
Okay.
actually. 9th edition, 8th edition, 7th edition, 5th edition, and 4th edition.
Oh, so it's old.
Yeah.
Okay. Fourth edition. So it's got to be
Oh.
like it's got to be like Legends then, right?
It's the Dark.
Oh, the Dark.
I missed
Okay.
its Renaissance printing,
Oh, okay.
but
I mean, that would have just sealed.
Renaissance is just Italian Legends, so.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
You said the Dark or Legends?
Let's see. All printings are those editions, and then
It was in Legends as well.
it's in Italian Legends.
Oh, wait. Weird.
So I think Renaissance.
Yeah, no, it's from Renaissance, but normally in Renaissance they do the same set symbol that it's from.
Oh yeah. Wait, that's wild.
That's
they,
weird.
They may have misprinted. Okay, so they did Renaissance, but they gave it the wrong set symbol on accident.
Yeah, that's weird.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
It's kind of great though. All right, everyone's moving around. I think that we're going to be getting next round pairings very shortly.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
printing them out right
out.
now. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, that is the right symbol?
It is the right set symbol. The
Oh,
image on Scryfall must be wrong then.
Maybe. Or there was two different. She said there's two different Renaissance sets. I don't know how Renaissance works, so.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused with the two. Either way, original printing was the Dark.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know it's a Chronicle set, but normally they have the set symbol of the original set it's from on the
Yeah.
Renaissance version, I believe. Like you can get like because like the German.
Certainly not the
Right.
Legends set symbol on Renaissance. If it's not a card from Legends originally. All right, we got pairings though. Who do we want?
There was a request for some sake of Blade with Palace Jailer. Oh no, let's do table 1.
Table 1?
Yeah,
Okay, table 1.
yeah,
Josh Monks versus Daniel Martinez.
yeah. We're putting Pox on.
Easy peasy. Pox is
is safe.
great. All right,
Just when you thought we were gonna put a real Dex on.
send it down to the match.
Yeah.
Never real decks.
Oh. All the Italian Renaissance had the legend set symbols.
Okay. So
Most of the other ones have the their set symbol on.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think future matches will too.
All right. Do you see which one of them is on which side?
They are getting settled, so.
Sounds like you got some prima donnas.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right, Monks is
Yep.
on the right.
Looks like I nailed it. So we got Pox. We got Daniel Martinez on Pox.
Yep. That's what it says.
Flawless. And you know what Monks was on?
Miracles.
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 A classic. A legacy staple.
Do you believe in miracles?
I do. Especially the
Table
ones
one.
involving top decking Terminus. Both players are 2-0.
Yep. What else is in the room, pairings wise? Who else is doing good? Qualio, undefeated last night here.
Nice. Always good.
So far, got 2 more rounds to go.
Not going to have a great use for that store credit. Actually, Card Kingdom ships worldwide, so you can use Card Kingdom store credit anywhere.
Boom, there you go.
So I'm pretty sure they ship worldwide. I know we ship to Japan and Europe. So,
Jeremy Edwards doing good. On some Eldrazi, we can get some Eldrazi post action on later potentially.
there you go. Confirmed by Constantine the Russian. Card Kingdom does, in fact, ship worldwide.
Boom.
Yeah, I don't think Monks is playing the Myth Realized build. I know he was at one point playing that Myth Realized Miracles deck,
Right.
but I don't think that's what this is. Hopefully it is, though, because that was sweet.
Probably just your normal everyday old AK miracles. Some monastery mentors.
So I have to imagine Pox is fantastic against Miracles, right? Doing exactly what it wants. Card Kingdom, as far as I understand, does not sell any foreign cards. However, every once in a while they run this April Fool's booster pack thing, where you can get foreign cards.
I think they have some.
Do they?
They have been selling some, and I think you could also reach out to them too, maybe.
Okay.
And they have a eBay page too, where.
Oh
I think
yeah,
they sell some.
all the weird stuff does get put up on eBay.
Yeah. I think because Miracles is playing so many basics, this can be actually.
It's fair, but Pox is pretty good at getting rid of basics between smallpox and
Yeah.
sometimes some sinkholes if you're really a madman.
There's a lot of Delver in the room today. Maybe that explains the 2-0 Pox.
I mean, Shades of Mephistopheles is great against Miracles, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Throwing out the Insta Wasteland. Probably going to be just seeing an AK in response.
Yeah. That's not too bad, though.
No, not really.
Do you know how 2 chains of Mephistopheles work together?
Do I know how 2 chains of Mephistopheles
Yes.
work together?
This has come up in a vintage FNM, by the way.
This one's hard. I'm pretty sure that it's just like... I just want to say it's effect twice, but I really don't know, honestly.
So, yes, but it's complicated.
Yes, but it's complicated.
Because,
Ooh, we got a surgical on the AKs. Not bad.
Oh, nice.
Force him to play the 2-mana draw one and then take away the rest of the opportunities.
yeah.
Josh Monk's going to quickly use this as a free opportunity for a brainstorm shuffle. And that's the heads-up thinking that you always need to have when you're doing stuff like this, is taking advantage of incidental effects that your opponent may have. As you were saying with the...
Yeah, so if you were to draw 1, right, you have to discard 2,
Yeah.
and then you draw. But if you... well, I'm trying to think of the exact... Right, but say you have 1 card in hand, right?
Okay.
If you were to draw, you have to discard first. So you discard... and then... Yeah, discard, draw, discard, draw.
Okay, so you don't discard 2? It's discard, draw, discard, draw?
Yeah.
All right. So it's mostly just resolving it twice.
And then if you... So the edge case is if you have 0 cards in hand, right? You mill the first one, but the second one, you don't mill a second.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
So you only mill 1 even if you have 2?
Now, I remember this at one point. Now I'm feeling like I'm blanking on it again. It's not a common interaction.
It's tough.
Yeah.
All right. Seeing the Pox Dudes thing, there is the 2-2.
That's easy. But yeah, discard draw, discard draw.
Hmm.
Wait.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much... The mill one is kind of awkward, but mostly what I expect. You get the rummage twice.
They're not replacement effects, so you do actually discard twice. Right?
Well, Chains is only a replacement effect if you have no cards in hand.
Right.
At least I am under the impression that it is. I might be wrong with that. Either way, we got the
I have
Wasteland.
to look. I actually have to look this up again.
No problemo. Wasteland turning on the 2-2, gonna start bashing into the skull. Set Josh to 17, and the slow death by 1,000 cuts begins. Josh Monk's wondering if he should use up that source. Actually, Josh Monk's only has 3 islands. No white sources yet. So might be struggling with that a little bit. Daniel's got a second Wasteland in play now. I know, pretty big baby rage on the non-matching islands out here. Down to 15. Oh, we got a Snapcaster Ambush Viper? No, just a Snapcaster Brainstorm. Not wanting to use it up. That's reasonable. Found a 4th island. And just sets back 2 Terminus right on top. Oh, we found the plains. Here's a Jace. Josh is looking to just Jace Daniel right out of this game, too. Immediately starts the Fate Sealing, not wanting to give Josh even a single turn to let... wanting to give Daniel a single turn to draw a good thing.
Right. Yeah. I'm tired today. I picked the wrong day to argue about Chains of Mephistopheles.
I know. It's tough.
Yeah. All right, so we have a Miracles match. Let's just concentrate on that.
Okay, so Chains does, it is a replacement effect fully?
No, it is a replacement effect. It just is also like cumulative.
Oh,
You know,
yeah. Okay.
In a weird way.
It's a sweet,
Yes.
weird replacement effects. Those are my favorite.
All right. Factory trades with Snapcaster.
Yep.
4 rounds tonight. This is round 3.
Hitting the Fate Seal. Jace already up to 7, though. Definitely a very big threat. I think we may just see Daniel struggle to deal with the Jace. That's one of the problems with this Pox deck, is that like a lot of the times they really struggle to deal with Planeswalkers, or just a lot of things that get resolved.
Yeah, so they resolve in order. If there's D&T, I think there's at least one person on D&T.
The double bottom Preordain, and we see a Mentor out as well.
We'll see how they're doing and if we can get them on, if there's a good matchup.
Looks like Josh is just opting to hold on to the forces.
Once we're in Faith Seal mode here.
Yeah, just full protect Jace.
Yeah.
Jace is all we need. The Elder Spell will be good in this deck, huh? 2 mana, destroy as many Planeswalkers as you want?
I don't know how playable that card is.
In general?
In general.
Okay. Doomblade just not good enough. I guess if your opponent has multiple Planeswalkers out, you're probably in trouble anyway,
Right.
even if you get to kill them all.
Right.
Yeah. Planeswalkers also not super popular in Legacy other than like Jace and Lily.
Yeah. Maybe every so often a Gideon. A Teferi. New Teferi seems good. You get a splash white for a new Teferi. Make all your spells uncountable.
Man, that sounds pretty gross.
Yeah.
It really does. I might think about it.
Seems good.
Honestly, it does. New Teferi is white-blue? Is it hybrid white-blue? Or is
No,
it...
it's white blue 1.
It's white-blue 1. Okay.
For
It's probably necessary.
For static mode, all your spells are uncounterable.
Hmm. Yeah.
And they can only do things on their turn. Tick up, you can ponder, and you can end a turn show and tell on there.
Always thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. New Teferi seems really good. Smallpox is going to get countered. Does the opposite of what it wants to do and makes a token.
And this is going to be just really tough for Daniel to get back from. Between a Jace winning the game and a Mentor winning the game.
Yep. Mentor is a silly magic card.
It's a pretty solid lock.
Yeah.
Look at all those fabulously not matching islands, huh?
Yeah, really. And like a foil and the non-foil planes.
Yeah, we've got foil full art from Unglued, and then some GP lands. This is the future.
Yep. Brainstorm.
I see a Teferi.
That's Teferi. That's big Teferi.
What do you think of Big Teferi and Miracles? Do you like
Oh,
it?
I love big Teferi.
Do you think it's better than Jace a lot of the time?
I think it's good in combination with Jace.
Okay. Not outright saying it's better, though?
No.
Okay. That's probably right. It's probably... Jace is so good, you know?
Yeah.
Tapping out. Oh, just pondering. And throwing the Teferi down. Okay. Teferi triggers prowess.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, Daniel's just so far behind. This isn't really much of a game anymore.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for Josh to kill Daniel in one of the 3 different ways he totally can with what he has in play.
Yeah. I guess he accidentally flipped a card from the top of his deck. Not that it mattered. He wasn't going to I don't think he was going to terminus on this board.
No, I don't think he was either. Call me crazy. All right. Doing a little bit of token math. That really was just absolutely pulled out from nowhere from Josh, too. All it took was one Jace. And Daniel couldn't answer it.
Yeah, that is like probably one of the problems with something like Smallpox is you don't want them to. Your answer to Planeswalkers is them not being able to cast Planeswalkers.
Yeah. All right.
Or like Pithing Needle, I guess. They might run. I don't know if they run Pithing Needle main.
There's probably Pithing Needle of some type in the side.
Yeah.
But not looking great going to a game 2.
Yeah. Josh Monk's up a game.
There we go.
Don't think he wants those back to basics.
No, I don't think he does either.
Probably not going to do anything versus
Chill? Am I...
Chill?
Chill?
Monk's deep tonight with the chill.
Very happy with his foil chill, clearly.
I am going to say chill is probably best out.
Yeah, I think you might be right on that.
Probably should
It's
chill out.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I got, didn't I? I didn't even see it coming.
That was bad.
1,000 miles away. Josh shuffles in his sideboard cards, though. The classic shuffle in my cards and then go through taking stuff out. It's a really good exercise for anyone who hasn't tried it. Just helps you get a better understanding of your deck and helps you get a better understanding of what cards you want in a matchup.
Yeah. I don't do that often enough.
I don't either. So.
I mean, do you actively watch your opponent's sideboard and see how many they board in and board out? I do sometimes.
If I'm playing at a Comp REL event, if I'm playing at a GP, I will.
Yeah.
For sure, if I'm playing at a GP.
Oh, for sure, the GP.
At most of the Legacy 1Ks that we run here, I am. Never at a weekly, though.
Yeah.
Not really in that mindset at a weekly. It's a really draining mindset to be in for a long period of time, you know?
It also probably depends on the matchup, too.
Absolutely. And the deck. You know, like, Sneak and Show, other combo decks, what your opponent's doing with board is not nearly as relevant as a, 4-color control Leovold deck.
That's true. Ooh. Shuffling up for game 2 here. What do you think Daniel would have in his board for Miracles.
Well, I have to imagine there are some kind of needle. My bet is Spyglass. So I'm going to say that.
Sure.
Other than that, I've seen the 2 mana, or it's 3 mana Drain 2 with Retrace. I've seen that be a card.
Okay.
And that might be kind of great against Miracles. Not
Sure.
sure.
Seems a little slow, but
And there's probably Chains in the sideboard if it's a non-budget build.
sure.
So I'd imagine those cards come in. Nothing that pops out from the top of my mind other than that, though. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a Sinkhole today. Wouldn't that be great?
That's what I came here to see.
Oh, I see a Dark Ritual in Daniel's hand, I think.
I think I see a him as well.
Ooh.
So maybe we can see turn 1, rip your hand. to
Wouldn't that
shreds.
be great? Josh Monks' hand has a Flusterstorm, and some. I saw Terminus as well. Looks like he is keeping it,
Yeah.
and so is Daniel.
No,
Oh, Daniel is mulling.
not.
Okay,
I'm guessing he didn't have a land there.
probably not. Puck's not the kind of deck you want to be mulling with. So if you do,
Yeah.
it's probably because of mana issues. As Pox is so full of one-ofs, or not one-ofs, but one-for-ones, every
Right.
time you mulligan and give up a card, it really does hurt. Although, maybe he'll be able to hold Miracles down with it.
It's a rough matchup. Like you're playing a lot of 1-for-1s, but you're also playing a lot of mana denial. So like that doesn't really affect Miracles as much.
Yeah. That's a
So just
surgical.
keep him
Goes to the bottom.
bottoming that. Yeah.
I like that, too. Surgical doesn't seem great here.
Thoughtseize.
Turn 1 Thoughtseize. This is a premier opener, too. 4 lands. This hand's not doing a lot.
No, but versus Pox, just want to keep a bunch of lands.
Yeah,
Like they're gonna be up to a slow start.
that's fair.
Are those 2 islands and 2 fetches? Which is
Yeah.
basically perfect, right? You could just hold up a bunch of
One of the fetches even a Flooded Strand so I can get a white source.
yeah.
Basic plane specifically. Takes the Flusterstorm, and I think that's right. There's probably an argument to be made for taking Surgical depending on what your hand is, but Flusterstorm generally the safe pick here, I think.
I think so. I agree.
There's a Tundra, more lands.
Oh, did he miss his land?
Yeah, it looks like Daniel is on a 1 land right now.
Yeah, that's
Brutal.
unfortunate.
Snapcaster from Josh, and I think at 3 lands behind, this is just going to be very hard for Daniel to come back from.
Yeah, there's the
We found it.
swamp. So where you want like him?
Sinkhole.
There we wanted it.
Sinkhole, but I think we're just going to see Snapcaster Flusterstorm now, is the problem. Oh,
Brainstorm.
nope, we're going to see Brainstorm. A little bit surprised this wasn't just Snapcaster Flusterstorm, honestly.
I agree with you.
Josh probably not holding his lands in that high of a regard just because of how many he has.
Yeah, if he's stacked on lands and like we know he probably doesn't want that terminus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to get those last hopes
For sure.
in play. Unfortunately, not that start for Daniel.
Yeah. True tragedy.
Does he have any hope left?
Probably very little.
Yeah, that's true.
He might want to abandon it all, honestly.
Only if he plays the therapy.
Only if he plays the therapy.
A name of Abandoned Hope. Yeah, Josh just has a ton of land to play, so it's just how would you want to dig? You know, you want to play this ponder, pass.
I think Josh probably is just focusing on getting a walker out as soon as possible right now. Such an influence in the matchup.
Does he have one in hand?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Throws down a Lily. That's a walker.
that's a good one. That doesn't get snap flusterstormed.
No, it doesn't. Josh looking at that. Real unfortunate.
Liana the Veil, that is a powerhouse.
Especially against Miracles.
I think.
Hitting them in the cards is where it hurts.
Yeah. take up to 4.
See a Toxic Deluge discard is what it looks like.
Yeah, this is good here. Josh is going to fetch, end of turn, Snapcaster, Brainstorm.
And then having an Ambush Viper to kill the Lily. Or hit the Lily.
Hit the Lily. But
And if
but
Daniel
it's
wants to
on-
minus.
Yeah, if he wants to minus, this kills the Lily.
Math
So
works out really awkward there.
Yeah. All right, so this kind of forces Daniel to have some sort of removal spell for the Snapcaster, or like a Mishra's Factory or something.
Yeah.
Well, there's a Monastery Mentor, so
That ends it. That's about all you need, huh?
yeah.
Pack it up. We found our win con. Now, we may see Daniel with a removal spell. I'm not actually sure. I haven't gotten a good glimpse of his hand, so this might not be over. But if this Mentor wins, if
Well,
this
he has
Mentor's
like
in play,
Mentor Ponder.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, he's just gonna pass. Okay.
I like that.
Oh, he has Vendilion Click. Okay, yeah, more than.
Oh, that's Ratchet Bomb double Bloodghast. The double Bloodghast really unfortunate to see.
Yeah. It's awkward because he really wants to like Lily take up here, discard a Bloodghast, play a land.
Yeah. It's not really going to take us anywhere, though.
No.
Well, I guess can't even block, so won't even let him protect his own Lily.
But I mean, the tick down here on Lily really just doesn't do anything.
No. A little bit surprised that Daniel opted to play the land before upping Lily, especially if he is upping Lily.
Yeah. See, yeah.
A little bit of non-sequencing planned out right there.
Josh discarding.
Yep. Just getting the Lily hit.
Accumulated knowledge is nice off of the Lily.
Mm-hmm. Never really want to cast that first one.
No. Don't mind casting that Ponder though with the monk out. Monks
Josh Monks getting his monks.
getting his monk action on.
The monk beatdown from the monk himself. The army is building. Grows stronger every day.
Yeah, this doesn't look good. Leaving that bomb on 0. Makes sense.
Yeah. Daniel really just trying to find something he can grab onto to claw his way back into this game. That Toxic Deluge would have been something to grab onto.
Yeah.
Unfortunate that he had to give it up. Plays the land.
Get back to Bloodghast.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
It definitely isn't.
Daniel has this Ratchet Bomb, although he opted to not tick it up last turn, so very clearly using it as a way to stop these Mentor tokens.
This is not probably going to do enough.
No, it's just a Band-Aid, kind of.
Yeah, you can't block. You're getting hit for minimum 7, right?
Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
at 16.
Minimum 7, and every spell cast is another damage
Yeah.
from that Mentor.
So it doesn't take much here.
Yeah, Josh probably doesn't even need the Mentor tokens.
Nope.
Still making sure to get them anyway, though. Always be diligent.
Well, he needs to like 2 spell at least to have like lethal.
Yeah.
Hey, how about another cantrip?
And the monks can't attack, so it's not lethal this turn.
No, it's not. It's not gonna be lethal this turn, but in order to have a lethal 7 next turn, right?
Yeah,
you need to do 9 this
sure.
turn.
Miracle's really the kind of deck that just doesn't run out of cantrips if you don't want to, though.
Oh yeah, sure.
If you want to just be casting cantrips over and over, it's really easy to just find more with them. So.
Counterbalance.
No. Gross.
Put him to 7.
Yeah, connect for a big one. See the draw. It's probably not good enough. I didn't actually see what it was, but yep. Daniel extends the hands, and we'll see Josh Monks take that in 2.
Yep. 26 minutes left.
You want me to run around, see if I can find a game 3?
Yeah,
Hopefully?
you can, yeah.
It's the goal. I will be back in the near future.
No.
All right, we got table 10.
Nice. We have a backup match.
They're on game 2. They're going into game 2.
This is round 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So we got Sean and.
Who is up a game then in game 2?
Ooh, good question. I'll go ask real quick.
All right, I will start.
I saw Gilded Drake in Sean's sideboard.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sean's opponent is up a game.
Okay.
See if we can get what they are, though.
Yeah, that's. And so then I think he's definitely on.
Look at that. I see a
Yeah.
certain thief that everyone loves. Not actually sure what these guys' records were, but we should be able to find out on the pairing sheet.
Uh,
Sean versus Jim.
yeah.
They're 3-3.
Yeah.
Want me
It's
to
round
fill
3, so they're 1-1. Yeah.
Let me fill out the names.
The names are pretty much.
Oh, perfect. Just need to update it.
Boom. Yeah.
Yep. So Jim up a game, going into game 2 with Sean on the play,
I think
assumedly.
this is what Sean's playing. I played against him before.
Is it? Okay.
Um,
I'm excited to see this then.
yeah. Yep. There's 100% of loyal retainers.
Fantastic. I'm excited now.
All right, we're just bringing out all. There's like we had like one game of normal, modern legacy action of Shadow versus Phoenix,
Yep.
which even is not 100% normal. But
No, it really isn't. There's no.
other than that, we've just been bringing out the weird stuff tonight.
You got to get the weird stuff. The weird
Yeah.
stuff's the most fun stuff to watch.
Yeah,
You can watch tons of odds of all the normal stuff.
that's true.
We're here for the weird stuff. Yeah, Jim is on lands.
Yeah. Jim is on here. Yeah, he's been playing a lot of lands lately. Pretty stock lands as far as I can tell.
Maybe wishes. Maybe there's the green wish.
Maybe. I don't know if he like the odd stuff is a lot of lands left has been playing like Experimental Frenzy lately.
Okay. Experimental Frenzy's kind of gas, especially if you start getting exploration, huh?
Yeah.
Just playing 2 or 3 lands right off the top. And it still lets you play from your graveyard, huh?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like he's bringing in the drops.
Yeah, seems right. Sean is on loyal retainers.
Yeah.
Who do you... I imagine that, like, Jim has to be favored here, though, just because Jim has Caracas that he can tutor for, right?
Yeah, I mean, Sean has other things going for it. Like, he's playing Fauna Shaman, he's playing some Hate Bears, Leopold. Like, it's 4 colors. So
Okay.
he's at sort of a disadvantage there. Like, if his mana is getting taxed, it's not going to be good for him. So he's probably hoping for that fast vial start.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Jim just probably hoping for the exact thing Lance hopes for every time.
Yeah. Lands and spells?
Pretty much. Lands and spells. Or just lands.
Or just lands, yeah.
Lands and
I
exploration.
see lands and spells, so
That's always a good sign. I see lands and spells in Sean's hand too. I see a Fauna Shaman there.
yeah.
Opens on Vial, and that's exactly what Sean wants.
Yeah,
So
I think so.
solid opener. It's going to make it so Jim will probably struggle a little bit more with denying him any mana.
Yeah, unless Jim like brought in Crossing Grips, but even those are slow.
Absolutely.
Exploration.
Ooh, perfect. There's a Grove of the Burn Willows.
Looks like a great start for Jim there. I think he has the loam in hand and a bunch of lands so that he'll be able to just do his thing. Unless Sean has an answer to it, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Throw down the Fauna Shaman. And it's a Volrath Stronghold as well for Sean?
Yep.
Is that what that land is?
That
Okay.
is what that land is.
Anything in particular that's there for?
I mean, it's just there. It can dig and get out most of like
Just
like your Fauna Shaman's back.
standard
It's
survival
just
to finish
yeah,
shenanigans?
it's just your normal shenanigan type things.
All right.
I don't know Sean's full list, so
Discard legendary creature, use it to tutor loyal retainers, play loyal retainers kind of stuff.
yeah.
There's a Sylvan library. All right. This is a really good opener from Jim. Actually, from both of them, honestly.
Yeah.
Seems like they're both doing exactly what they want.
Oh, he
That's
doesn't
a
have the loam in
Lavinia.
hand. He has a crop rotation in hand.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. So he has a lot of hate bears in this build.
Yeah, for sure. Lavinia, a card that I expected to see a lot more in Legacy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the it is just really good against Force of Will.
Yeah, no Moxen makes it
Daze.
not good enough.
Yeah. Well, Force and Daze do a lot, but it's also a 2-drop to do that effect, so it doesn't really do too much.
Yeah.
Um,
Sets down the Lavinia with the Aether Vial. Jim just reading, making sure that card does exactly what he thinks it does. Does this Lavinia get in the way of anything this lands does? It gets in the way of that Mox Diamond.
yeah. Speaking of Moxen.
Speaking of Moxes, gets in the way of the Mox Diamond pretty well, but I don't think anything
that,
else.
no.
Just the Mox Diamond. That's
Yeah.
not bad, though. Of all the things to get in the way of, getting in the way of lands as Mox Diamonds is not the worst. There's a Maze of Ith.
Yeah.
And it looks like Jim is gearing up to just be making a 2020 next turn, or just gearing up to be making a 2020 right now. I wonder what's compelling him to be making it now versus later.
Yeah, I wonder if he saw something.
Yeah. Possibly just not wanting to risk anything from that Aether Vial.
Right.
Oh, just getting a Tabernacle. Okay. I'm a little bit surprised at this, but not too surprised.
Yeah, exactly. Feel the same. Like now, here it also potentially stops too many Fauna Shaman shenanigans.
Yeah, although that Aether Vial is going to make this Tabernacle a lot worse, because Sean's going to be able to still develop his board and pay for the creature as long as he plays a land every turn as well. Looks like Sean opting to upkeep, use this Fauna Shaman. To me, this signals that he's not planning on paying for this Fauna Shaman.
Right.
There's an Iona. Does Iona actually shut down lands, though? Not really.
No.
Sorry, Darkview or Lord Darkview. We don't really have deck lists for any of these players. It's just a weekly event, so it's not Comp REL, and because of that, we don't take any deck lists. Just sitting down and playing some classic Magic.
Yeah.
Sean deciding which creature saves him the best here. Can you think of one that might?
I don't know. It's rough.
Well, Shalai is a card.
Yeah.
Looks like Sean has chosen that to be.
Is this on his turn or is Jim's end step?
I think this is Sean's upkeep because his lands are untapped.
Yeah, but the vial's still tapped.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Huh.
Yeah, it must have been end
I
step.
guess it was his end step. Okay.
Which makes sense.
Who's the Shalai? We have another Fauna Shaman. Oh, never mind. We used that Fauna Shaman to turn it into a Shalai. I'm going to be using the Fauna Shaman. This one is on upkeep. Tutoring away the Shalai. Find Loyal Retainers. Or find Phyrexian Obliterator.
Okay.
That is unexpected. Phyrexian Obliterator.
Sean
Looks
loves his Phyrexian Obliterator.
That's a respectable card
Come
to
on,
love.
you didn't expect Obliterator out of the Savannah Volrath Stronghold?
I was ill prepared for the Obliterator from Savannah Volrath Stronghold. I'm sorry. Set the vial up to 3. That Obliterator is going to struggle with the Mazavith, isn't it?
Yeah. No, because he has Loyal Retainers in hand, so he's gonna be able to Loyal Retainers get back Shalai.
Yeah.
Now his Obliterator is gonna. Then his Obliterator will have Hexproof.
That's
Right.
fantastic. All right, Jim. Reading. What does Loyal Retainers do? Reanimates a legendary creature is the answer. We'll be pulling the card up shortly, just so everyone can read it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get that portal.
Yep.
Before you attack, you may put it in the graveyard to bring a legend back from the graveyard into play.
What a weird card.
Yep.
But just it's 3 mana white reanimation spell.
Yep.
It doesn't cost anything on the actual creature,
Yep.
other than it being legendary.
And being in your main phase 1.
Yeah, and being in your main phase 1. That's relevant too. Because it comes back in combat. Jim wondering what to do here. Sean has missed his land drops, though, and only has non-basic lands, so 1 Wasteland from Jim will severely limit Sean's capabilities. And Loam will make it especially hard.
Yeah.
But as is, it looks like Jim is just struggling to do something right now. Sets that vial up to 4. I don't think I've ever seen a Phyrexian Obliterator v vialed in. I think this is the first time watching this for me.
Yeah, this is nice.
I definitely haven't done so.
Yeah.
Amazing the Shalai, because the Shalai does not give itself hexproof.
Yep.
I believe, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Jim dredge this and then just pay 8 to draw the other 2.
Well, it depends on what he flips.
Yeah. Relevant that he can't put back the Loam because it wasn't drawn, it was dredged back.
Yeah.
It's like Jim doesn't want either of them.
Well, I guess we're just lumping back to lands and continuing on our...
I guess a port doesn't let you stop your opponent from having lands for Tabernacle, though, is the problem, right?
Right.
So, Jim really does seem to just be spinning his wheels right now.
Yep.
Send in. An Obliterator connects for 5 every time?
Yeah, it's a 5/5.
Yeah, so that will make short work of Jim, that's for sure. Dredging out a Loam. We found a P-Fire, but is a P-Fire enough? So this is a guaranteed take 4 for Jim, I believe.
Is it?
I believe so, because as long as you take one of them, if he opts to take the Sylvan Library ability, which it looks like he did when he took the top card. I'm not sure. I might be wrong with that.
Because the dredge replaces the draw.
It does, but I believe if you choose to use either one of the Sylvan Library draws, then...
to like actually draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're saying, if you need to dredge all 3.
Yeah, exactly.
That could be. I don't actually know.
I'm under the impression that you have to draw all 3 to not take damage. But looks like I was wrong.
Sean would know.
Sean would know. If there's anyone in the room for it to know, Sean would. So
Yeah.
probably no funny business going on here.
Yeah.
All right. I see a Dark Depths combo now, though. 2020s are pretty good. You know what happens if Jim tries to block this Phyrexian Obliterator with the 2020, though?
Nothing good would ever.
Absolutely nothing good. You're
It's
right.
sacrifice too, isn't it?
It is sacrifice, yeah. So Jim loses his board if he tries to block this Obliterator.
Luckily, he can just take 5.
Yeah, true. Still a fun fact, though.
Sean letting that go
Ooh.
probably needs to like draw into a swords, right?
Yeah, I guess so, but that means that the Obliterator is going to be able to just be Mazevith, so I think we're going to see Sean get 2-0 swept by lands here, unfortunately.
Unfortunate that he kind of got mana screwed here, or we would have potentially had a more interesting game.
Yeah, definitely really struggling with that 2 mana.
Yep.
Sean packs it up. All right. Ooh. Oh, no! Oh! Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, that
Yeah.
card that was just shown
I forgot he played though. Yeah.
is Dramoka's Command. I believe I spelled it correctly.
It's Mokos. Yeah, I think that. No. A at the end. That. Yeah.
All right, Dramoka's Command. So for anyone who doesn't know, Dramoka's Command, target creature fights with another creature this turn.
Yeah.
So if Sean was able to find a land that turn, he could have paid for the Obliterator, and then when Jim in end step, when Jim chose to make the 2020, he could make them fight and have the Obliterator wipe Jim's board.
Yeah.
That would have been gas.
That would have been hilarious.
Man, I'm really sad we didn't get to see that.
That, yeah. Unfortunate.
A very unfortunate result of Mana Screw. All right. Well, we're down to 7 minutes left in the round, so I don't think we'll be able to find a game or a match 3, so we'll take it back to the booth. Welcome, everybody.
Hello, everyone, again.
I'll get this Dramoka's Command off the screen shortly.
Yeah.
There we go.
One more round to go.
Yep, going into round 4 soon. If anyone has decks they want to see, please put it in chat. I know I saw Death and Taxes in there.
Yeah, I think only Ragazzo's playing Death and Taxes. So.
Okay. How's Ragazzo doing?
1-1.
1-1.
We'll see.
Gonna aim to get a 3-0 on camera, if we can.
Yeah. Sometimes there's draws.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe we get some Jeremy Edwards action on camera.
That'd be pretty great. I'd like that.
He's 2-0 right now with Eldrazi, and he always plays like big Eldrazi.
I think I saw him lose is the thing.
Wow.
I think I saw him lose game 3 while I was looking over.
We can still always put him on.
Yep. Great player.
It was good to have Mr. Edwards hang around.
All right, everyone. I think we may take a short break just to get a little bit of water, use the restroom. We won't be gone more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be long. See you. Welcome back, everyone. We are here about to be showing round 4.
Final round.
Yes, sir. Final round.
Looks like
Challengers approaching.
looks like they finally posted the 9 through 32 from the GP
Oh, exciting.
lists.
Anything special?
Not really. There's a lot of cool decks. Steel Stomping apparently made 9th.
Nothing super sweet, though.
No.
Unfortunate.
They seem to have labeled a lot of Miracles decks as Stoneblade, so
It's unfortunate.
basically any deck with Monster and Mentor in the main
Got
Terminus
labeled as Stoneblade.
got labeled as Stoneblade with no Stoneforge Mystic, right?
Questionable.
Yeah, happens. Yeah, okay.
A lot of Stoneblade, though.
There is some Stoneblade. At least a few Stoneblades. Well, that sort of has me question.
You know, they're not wrong. D&D is just mono white Stoneblade.
It's true. Well, so they did like the metagame breakdown, and the number one deck was Stoneblade at 11%. But now, if they're labeling a bunch of Miracles decks
Yeah.
as Stoneblade, probably the most played deck was actually Miracles.
Yeah. That's kind of awkward that
Yeah, it's
if that's what it ends up being, is that they just labeled a bunch of Miracles decks as Stoneblade.
Cult Blade for Dead Gael. Nice.
We should see Will pairings are being worked on.
Yeah.
Sweet. Looks like they're working on it.
Yeah, they're just putting in the results.
So very shortly,
Whirring it up.
spam in chat while you still have the chance. Tell us what you want. We're about to
I'm
be
gonna
getting
guess we're gonna get 2 decks.
2 decks? A whole 2?
Whole 2.
Wow. Okay.
One versus the other. Duel to the death in Wizardly Magic battles.
What a guess, man.
Yep.
I would have never guessed that myself. I was really rooting for like maybe 3, 4,
Yeah.
but
I'm guessing
it's with the future, man.
there's gonna be a blue deck. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Throwing out blue?
One of the decks is gonna have blue in it.
Bold claim and legacy.
Bold claim. I know. Some brainstorm action, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a great card. Brainstorm.
I wouldn't know.
Draw 3. Put 2 back of the cards you just don't want.
You know, I prefer to play decks where you just always want all the cards. So,
Oh.
like, why would you ever want to put 2 back?
Well, you only want 2 of them. There's no dead guy, or there's no Cephalid Breakfast. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've been thinking of putting together Cephalid Breakfast. I might play it on Thursday in Bellevue.
Seems good.
Seems like a classy one.
Yeah. All right.
I see printed out
I
pairing
see
sheets.
printed out. We're gonna have our round. Last round of the night.
I think so. There are no ant decks in the room, so
Yeah. That's
surprisingly enough, no
Weird
storm
night.
at all.
a weird night.
I wouldn't mind seeing Sneak, depending on how well he's doing.
We can see the previous round. What's his name?
Rounds up.
Pairings.
Oh, those should happen.
Okay. Neat. What was his name? Benjamin. There's 6. Robin's on probably an artifact build. Do
Yeah.
you want to do that?
Sure.
Table 6?
Sure.
Table 6.
Table 6?
Yeah. Probably most of the 3-0s will be drawing anyway.
Maybe.
So it's good to get a 2-1.
Yeah. Let's see what other matches we had, just in case. I mean, the first 2 tables, we've actually featured all the people already.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
We'll send it back down to the match. Get some players on there shortly.
Yeah, I think that's.
Looks like they're sitting down. So we got Robin on the left on
He's on Steel Stompy.
Steel Stompy. And on the right we have
That was your Benjamin Sneaking Show.
a L. All right. So I have played this matchup quite a bit. Sneak and Show versus Steel
Yeah,
Stompy.
it's bad for Steel Stompy.
Well, I played most of these Sneak and Show matchups quite a bit,
Yeah.
but this one in particular, I played against Robin many times on Sneak and Show, so I'm excited to see how this gets navigated by both players.
Yep.
I always have a deep love for the deck Sneak and Show.
Yeah. You like herping and derping?
Degeneracy
Yeah.
and immediacy.
Boom, boom. A
Dude,
plus B.
I'm a,
Magic's done.
I don't have attention span for it, man.
That's fair. Fair enough.
How it works. Got the
Robin showing off his game day champion. Play
what
man.
that was great art too. I wish they did more promos like that. Do you remember playing that pre-release?
No, I haven't played a pre-release in a while.
At that pre-release, they gave out these special booster packs, and some of them had an alternate art Ugin. They
Oh.
all had alternate art stuff,
Yeah.
but some of them had alternate art Ugin.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. I like that. I wish they'd do it again. That's what that
you know
Ugin art's from.
the minus on the German Ugin the Spirit Dragon is misprinted.
Oh, really? What does it
Just-
say?
It says greater than.
Oh.
Yeah. So
That's a very good.
greater rather than less than. Yes.
-0 always.
Yeah, -0 always.
Boy, is that a misprint. It's one nice part about cards in English is we don't very often run into misprints or like
Yeah.
problems with what the card does.
Yeah.
No translation errors when all the cards are written in English.
Yeah.
Gonna see a 7 kept by Robin. Going down to 6 for Benjamin. But I believe in the Sneak and Show. The true good guys out here.
The true cute guys.
Mm-hmm. Sneak and Show really is the good guys, you know?
It really is something. I'll give you that.
Don't make the GPs last too long. No one has to sit there and suffer.
That looks like a fine hand.
Yeah, I see it. 2 lands, 2 cantrips, and a sneak attack. I would definitely keep it. That's an Emrakul on top,
Yeah,
too.
and there's a pedal in hand too. So it's like
Ancient Tomb Lotus Petal, or Mox Opal. This is going to be a hell of a start from Robin. And this is really how Robin wins, is he just needs a super aggro start to get under the Sneak and Show deck here. Preferably with a little bit of disruption.
Hangerback's not what like you were looking for a thorn or
Yeah, some piece of disruption.
or chalice.
This is going to be a little bit tough. Playing the Valk,
Yeah.
playing the Ponder. And Robin's probably guessed what he's up against already now.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few decks that can often play this, but
Mostly Blue-Red Delver and Sneak.
yeah,
A pretty big
yeah,
guess.
some
I
sort
see
of Delver. But
Show and Tell and Ancient Tomb from that Ponder.
oh, okay,
So that's not bad. That's setting
No.
up for a turn 2 Show and Tell Emrakul.
yeah,
Doesn't even need the Ancient Tomb because he has the Petal as well.
yeah.
This might be tough for Robin. All right. See what he chooses to do. Save himself.
Hopefully, going to have something like a Lodestone Golem here is kind of what he wants.
Yeah. Do you think Benjamin-
Well, he can't actually play it this turn, though. That's the problem.
Oh. Yeah, he doesn't have 3 artifacts.
Yep.
Opal's not on.
Nope. That's why Opal's often no man's land over there. It's like, this is not on. I'm just going to set this way over here.
Always unfortunate when you just have an Opal that does
That's
nothing.
why I don't really like the Opal. When I last played the deck, I was trying like Grim Monolith in its place.
Okay. Here's the... Ooh.
Yeah. This is why I was wondering. So, like, it's debatable actually playing out that pedal there because it can get revoked.
Yeah, do you think Robin names Petal here, or do you think he's going to take the safe name and just name Sneak
I
Attack?
think you just have to take the safe name, though. Yeah.
Name the Sneak Attack?
Yeah.
He'll definitely get punished if that's what ends up happening. Not too hard, though.
No. Because there's a show on top, right?
Yeah. Robin's going to have a hard time dealing with even just an Emrakul, though. Just Show and Tell Emrakul is normally a very weak line, but it's probably
Right.
enough here.
And I think he's probably cut the Caracases because he's playing like Inventor Sphere. So normally you can flex like 1, maybe 2 lands to play some Caracas.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yep, he shuts off the pedal.
Definitely, I like that. I'm a little bit surprised the hangerback wasn't attacked with, although maybe he's just opting to add a counter because it represents the same amount of damage if he attacks next turn.
Normally you want to pump it to like 3.
There's the show and tell, though. Just going to throw it out there. There's the Lodestone Golem, too. That's
Lodestone's
unfortunate.
nice.
Really unfortunate Robin was not able to get the Lodestone out last turn.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to see Robin struggle with beating the Semiracle, though.
See, if that Opal was a Grim model, if he would have been able to play
Absolutely.
the Lodestone. Just saying.
Good thing to note. Grimmauld is actually a house of a card, especially once you start playing with like Vault Key. All right, Benjamin's going to take game 1 off of Robin.
Yep.
We're immediately going to go to a game 2. Nice and quick.
Yeah. Last round of the day. Quickie.
Sneak and show. Always great at that.
All
too.
those thorns.
Yeah, you see just 4 thorns. I think that was more than 4. Looks like 8 just thrown on the ground immediately.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that's what Thorn says. You can play with as many as you want, right?
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what the card says, right?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Got Squadron Hawk text.
Yeah.
Oh, Thorn is such a good card to just slam on, like turn 1 Tomb Thorn, though.
I love Thorn.
Especially on the play. You can just hold an opponent under that card the entire game. Being on the draw, letting your opponent get a cantrip under it, sometimes not the best, but like when you can make it stop the first cantrip as well.
Yeah. Taking it looks Robin's doing the normal board plan, take out the Jets, take out like the Vault Scourges. They don't really do enough.
Yeah, for sure.
There's just like a few mid-range cards. You can take out like some of the Hangerbacks, Steel Overseer, stuff like that. What do you think Benjamin's bringing in?
Honestly, I have to imagine that Benjamin's just bringing in things like maybe a needle or 2.
Maybe like if he has like an extra Echoing Truth. Like no, sometimes you'll put like 2 in the board, leave 1 in as a wish target, maybe.
Yeah, I don't actually see any wishes in Benjamin's deck, so I wouldn't be surprised to just not have wishes.
Okay.
But Echoing Truths are very, very likely. Absolutely. Wish Build definitely getting less popular in general.
Yeah.
As the format speeds up. All right. Got the mulliganing done. Robin's ready, shuffling up, revving the engine.
Oh, it looks like he's taking out some pedals. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised by this. Probably just not wanting to risk having a bunch of random pedals stuck in his hand that aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
2 Arcane Artisans came in, I saw.
Interesting.
Didn't see much else, though.
Yeah, so if he's on Arcane Artisan, he's definitely not on Omni.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's probably maining 2 Omni. Most lists are now.
Yeah.
But no
Not
third
like-
Omni, no wishes.
Yeah.
Not on the full Omni plan.
Yeah.
Just using it as a hedge against Caracas, mostly.
Right. Which is really good here.
Absolutely. All right. I wouldn't be surprised to see this go to a game 3. Robin definitely can just hold this entire game hostage with a turn 1 Thorn.
Yeah. Yeah. A couple spheres, quickish clock. Yeah, like turn 1 Thorn, turn 3 Lodestone, into turn 4 Lodestone.
Yeah,
Kind of.
that'll do it. That's kind of dirty.
Yeah.
Even without that, though.
Yeah.
You don't need to stall him for too long with how fast this deck will kill people. Both taking their 7s. We'll see. I see an Ancient Tomb or a City of Traders in Robin's hand, so that's got to be a good sign. And a Chalice. I have to imagine Robin's keeping this. City of Traders Chalice is too hard to give up. Now on the Benjamin side, I see a Sneak Attack. Yeah, like an all-star against
Sneak
Robin.
attack, Gristlebrand.
Ancient Tomb, throw the Chalice down on one immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what he wants to do here, especially on the play.
I actually like Thorn a lot better versus Sneak and Show.
You think? Okay. Even on turn 1?
Yes.
Okay.
The number of times where I've turned one Chalice and then just go, Ancient Tomb, land, show and tell.
That's fair. That's very reasonable. The City of Traders. I'm going to see Robin abuse Benjamin right here, I
That's
think.
exactly how I missed day 2 last GP Seattle.
Really?
It was.
Oh, that's
Was playing
that's brutal.
Steel Stompy round. What was it, round 9 at that point, right? Because they're still doing 9 rounds day runs. It's just turn 2 show and tell, turn 2 show and tell.
Yeah, absolutely. We see the just ballista right there.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
There's our clock.
Are we doing it?
Is that our show and tell? A Crater Maker. A Crater Maker plus the 1 mana to float.
Okay.
Float up.
Okay, that'll do it.
Crater Maker, I'm a little bit surprised to see it, but it was a 2 of in the deck that did really well in top 8 of this most recent Legacy GP. So maybe Benjamin is just taking that list from here.
Makes sense. It's not unreasonable. Like, it deals with Eldrazi.
Mm-hmm.
It deals with Chalice. It plays around Thorn.
Yeah.
Robin just
Throw another one
chalicing
down.
He's chalicing on 3.
Punish him. Is that?
That's on 3.
Oh man. I haven't seen that one in a while.
That's spicy.
That is spicy.
I like that.
Robin's got another City of Traders in hand too.
Oh.
Benjamin's sitting on a sneak attack though, so Robin's
Yeah.
probably about to be in some trouble. Unless he also has the needle.
Yeah, he used Revokers, right?
He does have Revoker in the deck, so I'm not sure he has in his hand.
It's Chalice on
Yeah,
3.
it's a Chalice on 3.
Because he already had a city in play and then replaced it with a second city.
Absolutely. There's the
Pretty
sneak
funny,
attack though.
right? Second city? Oh, that's a bad one.
Oof. You're pushing it with that one.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Oh, he has the Revoker. Oh, perfect.
So he's a Chalice on 3, Chalice on 1, and Revoker.
And Sneak and Show barely ever has any 2-drops at all.
Yeah.
So Robin's got about as close as he can get to a lock right now.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good for Robin.
For sure. And just doing the send in.
Yeah.
Now Robin can just plus that ballista every turn and have Benjamin dead in 2 turns as well.
I just complain to Vendor's Fair. It's fair. Emrakul's not going to do it.
Nope. No, it will not. And then staring at that board, wondering where he went wrong.
Yeah. That looks like a cavern. Yep. Swing 5.
Look at that.
So this is lethal next turn.
Yeah, it's threatening lethal next turn. So
Yeah, fair play. Fair play on that Inventor's Fair.
look at that. Clean it up, go to game 3. That's
Yeah.
exactly how we drew it up, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Robin definitely definitely happy with that one too.
Yeah.
No one ever likes losing to Sneak and Show. Oh no. Alright, I don't know if we're gonna see the good guys win. I'm still rooting for the good guys. But I'm worried that Sneak and Show
Since
might
Tom
lose.
is not, I will applaud. I appreciated that.
My bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Being on the draw as the Thorn deck doesn't feel good going into game 3. I think
No, it doesn't.
Sneak and Show is definitely favored going into this.
Absolutely.
It was favored going into this match, I believe, anyway. I feel like this is actually one of the harder combo matchups, other than like Turbo Depths, which is
Absolutely.
really hard.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Um,
I just watched Benjamin side out both of his Omnis as well.
Yes, I saw
So
that.
if Robin finds a Caracas,
I don't know if Robin is playing it because he's playing the Inventor's Fair. Normally, it's like one or the other. So Robin might not be on any Caracas. I know I've talked to him about it before, where he said he cut down to 1, maybe.
okay. I've seen it a few times when I played against him. So
Yes,
that's
he's
why I
definitely
mentioned
had him
it.
in the past, but I've definitely played him once on like Turbo Depths where he's like, oh, I cut my Caracuses this week or something like that.
Okay,
Or at least like trimmed them.
so we're about to see.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, Benjamin.
Yeah.
Go Team Sneak and Show.
All right, I'm rooting for Steel Stomp. I'm rooting for my baby. Just
You gotta.
yeah.
I mean, remember we played a top 8 of one of these 1Ks a while ago? And
Yeah, that was the time I won with Steel Stompy. First person to win
yeah,
with to win a tournament with Steel Stompy, I think.
I remember I completely threw that semifinals to you.
You did.
I was
You
super
did.
tired, and I just like drew off Bristlebrand when I just shouldn't have.
Yeah. Yeah, you either... Yeah, you definitely drew, or did you... I forget exactly what happened.
I think it was that I didn't draw, or maybe it was that I.
No, it was you
Or-
thought you were in combat, but you were in first main, right?
Oh
So you
yeah.
didn't draw.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you had, you would have been able to Emrakul plus Gristle to kill
Yeah.
me. Yeah,
Threw that one up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh well.
it happens.
Then we gotta have Steel Stompy win too.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see. Benjamin
Mulligan.
Mulligan,
Oh, both
Robin
Mulligan.
Mulligan. I love it way more when both players mulligan, you know?
Yeah. But there are, it's going to be a little bit more,
Keep it a little bit more fair.
yeah. Like when one person mulligans, it always feels, especially in a matchup like this. Like if you mulligan and sneak and show opponents, just like, yeah, tomb land, show and tell. I have all of it.
Yeah. I mean, this mulligan has absolutely got to benefit Benjamin, and if I were to say anything.
I still, at parity, Benjamin still is ahead here.
Yeah.
Robin needs to have like the right amount of mana and disruption and threats. Whereas, I mean, I guess you still have to assemble enough of the combo, but
Yeah, well, Benjamin just needs show and tell and Emrakul.
yeah. Ponder,
I see.
some forces, brainstorms, and land. It's keepable.
Yeah, I gotta keep it.
Yeah. Got cantrips, lands, forces.
Mm-hmm.
Island go. Robin's hand seems like, yeah.
Ooh.
Unfortunate you
There's
have to
the
start
thorn.
like, but you gotta start.
Punish Benjamin for not opening on the ponder. That's for sure. Force pitching Brainstorm, too. Even keeping himself with another force. So very clearly worried about hate coming from
Yeah.
Robin.
Ponder here.
Yes, sir. I see a show and tell. So does he.
That's Blood Moon.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know how much I like Blood Moon in this matchup.
It's definitely, like, not the best. It does slow down your opponent, though. I'm surprised that was a shuffle.
I'm surprised you don't take this show and tell there, right?
Yeah, I'm really surprised that was a shuffle.
Yeah.
Must just be not super ready to deal with what he thinks Robin has.
Well, his hand is. Does he have one or two cards in hand? He has two cards in hand. It's Forcible and something.
Yeah,
Um,
it's Force of Will. It's not Brainstorm because he pitched that to the last force.
maybe unknown. Maybe he has the show and tell in hand already.
That's true. It may just already be there.
It is.
Oh, gross.
It was. Yeah.
So needing the thing to put in.
Okay.
There's an Arcbound Ravager as the draw. And there's Chalice, so you can go tap the city, play Ravager.
Yeah, and so that shuffle off the ponder was a tomb. So now he's just any fatty away from just
Alrighty,
slamming.
there we go.
Chalice on one.
Throw it down quick. Benjamin not going to force this, and I like that. I think forcing this is definitely very greedy.
So now he has the option to do I play Wasteland first and pass, or do I play the second city and then like get a threat on the board, or do I just I think I like just passing. Oh,
There we go. Fatty. Show and tell.
well,
What a game.
well,
What a game, what a
Well.
world.
well.
We did the show and tell thing.
We did it.
Ensnaring Bridge.
Oh,
What a card, too.
oh.
Oh, that prevents that Emrakul from doing anything at all.
Well, We
All
thought
right.
we were gonna have a cool hand now.
Now we know we're gonna have a cool one.
Yeah.
Benjamin looking for a crater maker now.
Yeah.
Next step.
We're slowing things down with a low zone.
Ah, I think it's bad news for Team Good Guy. It's
You
not
think
looking
so?
great.
You think so?
I don't know. Robin's still gonna have to find a way to win. It will take Robin quite a while, actually.
Yeah. Through this ensnaring bridge, yeah, it's gonna take a while.
That Ravager does make it not too hard, though, as long as he finds a walking ballista
Yeah. Yeah, like his plan here is Ballista.
for a
If
lot.
he still has hangerbacks, he can like make an army of 1/1s. He could also just build up a board, and with the Ravager, he could sacrifice the bridge, right?
Yeah,
And attack with enough.
absolutely. All right, we're gonna see. There's the crater maker. Oh, no!
Just rip
Oh, the
Just
good
rip it.
guys win. The
Just-
good guys
just rip
take it. That's so brutal.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
I
a
don't-
rip. What a way to end that. All right, we're gonna take it back to the
Oh,
casters.
That was just brutal.
That's
How does it?
we did
I
it.
mean, that's what just happened. You put Sneak and Show on camera, right? And it's just rip, rip, rip.
Go Team
right?
Sneak and Show.
Right?
I
He
gave
just-
it my energy.
Rip Show and Tell, rip the land to cast it, or rip big fat dude.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was like
Rip this.
that was
rip
flawless.
the crater. Yeah.
That was great.
It was just shuffle off ponder, deck is stacked.
How does this deck ever lose?
Yeah, shuffle off ponder, quad vamps.
It's pretty gas. All right. Well,
Good guys. Good
guys win.
Good guys win.
Take care, everyone. We're gonna be
Yeah.
signing off. That was the end of round 4 here at Card Kingdom in Ballard,
Yeah.
playing Legacy. Hope everyone enjoyed. I know I did. Hopefully you did.
Yeah, I did. Oh, I definitely did. If you're inclined, Monday or Thursday has Modern.
Yep, absolutely. That's streamed from Mox Bellevue, but it's on the same Twitch account.
Yep.
So just tune in on Thursday.
Yep.
Take care, everyone.
Good night.